Welcome back into some more Wandering Sword. We should be good to go here. I was doing some last minute double, triple, quadruple checkings of the sound. I had a sound issue yesterday that I never got an explanation for, but we seem to be all right now. If I have anyone awake to this morning, give me a shout out if the sound is okay. I hope we should be good. Hey, French. I see Dracus was in here earlier. Let's get the old camera going. I need to find our forever home for the camera in this game. I'm gonna be kind of actively hunting that down. We'll start over. That's definitely not it. We'll start with that one. I need to make myself a scene that's just for this game. Lemon says it sounds good. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know what happened yesterday. My OBS just decided I don't own a mic, and it took a while to convince it I did. Okay, so Wandering Sword, been pretty interesting so far. Between last time and now, I did a chunk of grinding, so a few things are going to be different here. I went ahead and had him join me. Literally, all it said was like, okay, I'll join you. So I figured I may as well get him in here if I'm going to have to do a little bit of grinding so that I could get the martial points up for him. So nothing else has been different here. I did also find that once he has joined you, you can still spar him and take stuff from that. And that was another thing. I wanted to have him in my party so I could go stand in the inn and then fight him and heal over and over and over again. So I did. We did miss one thing over here with Shengguan Hong. I gave her something to test if I could give her an item, and she accepted it, but then I needed that item to level somebody else up. So I went ahead and did the spar item thing, which was pretty funny because I actually had to unequip her because I couldn't beat her. So I had to unequip her, beat her up, give her a gift, beat her up, give her a gift, etc., etc. So we're up to 70. There was just a little dialogue where she's like, thanks for your help, and I'm surprised you didn't ask any questions. And your character's like, well, it's not really my place. That's not my sword style. She says, oh, no problem. You helped me out. So we actually have her follow-up quest. That is where we're going to start today. But we didn't really miss anything. That was basically the dialogue. Other things I worked on, I just ground some. So again, just to get some stats. The other reason I wanted to get her up was I wanted to get the cultivation technique. So now Yi knows Quingu dance. So he's got that one too. So we have double buffers, which is pretty incredible, I will say. If you roll high on those stat buffs, you can really juice your characters up at the beginning. That also means here, we're running 2 yellows for cultivation. So running pretty good here. I don't think anything else. Oh, I maxed out the Jinghu swordplay, which is nice. It now hits ever so slightly harder than a normal hit, but not much. So mainly just using this if we want to increase evasion by 20% after using the move. So that's when I'm using that one. We've got the Jinghu, which gives us the 7% more damage, which combos into the teal sword water play, which we also still have the Baibo equipped. So a couple little combos going on there, pretty nice. I don't think anything really changed for any of them. I just ground up some of their skills. He still has a long ways to go. He started with a bunch of skills. Some really good ones too, like this Bloodthirsty Bat. If you attack somebody who has bleeding, you can actually end up healing a whole bunch. So it can be kind of an interesting little combo, especially if we can find some more ways with other people to give bleed. He also has a poison attack, which we don't have otherwise. Yeah, some of these are really powerful. So gonna continue leveling him up for now. Our boyo here, good old Wei Ho, also powered up. He's already got his cultivations for the time being, but we have double mighty moves, and I've got them both maxed out. So again, really nice on both of these. This one gives the crit resistance, and you heal over time. And it also, now that I've maxed it out, we can heal other people with it, which is kind of nice. Or we could do Drunken Immortal Staff, which gives you a bunch of self-buffing, and you can really up your, crit rate, crit damage, defense. So all kinds of little self-buffs that we can do here. So pretty nice there. Hey, Ian, how's it going? Little Wise, the nightclub killer now. Beyond those, I also went and I ground out some forging and some tailoring So we had the white tiger sword before. Now we have this celestial garment, which is pretty ridiculous for stats. I'm held up here because I can't get a source of reliable satin. It took me quite a while to get a single satin drop. So unfortunately, I don't have the whole party in this yet. We also have this Jingxiang crown, which has end of turn MP recovery 44, which is really good, like really good. So again, I would love to keep making more of those. She got a couple, so she has the sword, she has the vestment, she has the crown, and then we have crown and crown. So if I could get some more satin, we could make some more celestial garments. That was my biggest upgrade I could do right now. I don't have a recipe to make him something better. I don't have a recipe to make him something better. So a decent chunk of grinding did happen. All right, and just from knowing, we are going to start off on the Baidi Whirling Sword play. We need to go to the pavilion in Baidi Lake, north of King Mu Sect, with Shenguang Hong for the final trial. I don't know if we're going to be strong enough to do this. I'm hoping we are, because if she gets new sword moves, that means Yi gets new sword moves. So we're going to save before we go in there. Let's see if we can do this. I don't think we've been here before, so we got to be a little bit careful until we see what's what. Okay, dead end. What kind of ore was that? Jade. Okay, source of jade now. I did have to farm a lot of coal, also. I've been expecting you, Shangguan. This trip is coming to an end. I want to see it through. Thank you for being there with her all the way, Mr. Yulin. Miss Xingguang is so determined to revive her sect and pay tribute to her Shifu. I quite admire that, and I should do what I can to support her as her friend. Thank you. Well said. So the final trial is to defeat me. Whenever you're ready, Xingguang. Alright, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. I figured we'd give it a try and find out. Okay, so let's think here. Alright, she's going to be able to hit me anywhere except for right here for sure, and she probably still can hit me there. Probably better to get the self buffs. 3 defense, 3 attack. Okay, that's a really good sign that I didn't get got. Okay, we can up the damage. Yes. I probably want to keep my back safe. Side attack. This is going to be really close. 12 sword play. Don't love that. Okay, we get a side attack with our big boy. Thunderbolt sword play. Okay, I might need... If I level up this, we might be able to win this fight if we don't win here. Because if we get the higher one where we hit twice, or the extra 350, that might be the difference there. I'll hit you with the debuff. Oh no, the evade. Yeah, we're probably just gonna barely lose this one. Alright, this is totally winnable though. Also, if we can beat her, I didn't want to give her gifts because I didn't think I could beat her to get them back. We could learn a bunch of sword moves, which would be really nice for us. Key gathering and evasion. Okay, I also maybe could put something on that would give her a heal. That might change the outcome. We still may be able to do this. We'll see. Alright, let's... I don't know which is better. 30% on this one move is probably not as good as a bunch of 5% stacks. I'd love it if I didn't get hit in the back, but I probably can't really change that. Let's go here and only take the side hit. Hey Ace, how's it going? If you can't beat her, but can gift her, that's true. Yeah. She has some really nice sword moves. I was looking at them. Like I said, I was really debating whether I wanted to gift her or not, but I was concerned I wouldn't be able to recoup because she wanted some stuff I didn't have a lot of. We're bloody close, though. If I leveled this up, I think we would actually be able to win this. In fact, I could just hit her with that. Middle doesn't matter here because I don't have the other piece. Come on, you can do it. Like a lucky crit and we would win. Is this our moment? Is this our moment? Back hit, big crit? That was not a big crit. And you also didn't turn around. Okay. Oh, the double move. Oh, we're gonna end up just barely losing this, aren't we? All right, hit with that. Oh, we are so close, too. A lucky crit, a lucky back hit would have totally changed everything. All right, that's probably too late. All right, we still have a chance. We still have a chance. Do it. Yeah, if that was leveled up, we would win this fight. Okay, I may just do that quick. Because we can definitely handle that. Looks like you've not mastered Lady Limbo's skills. Come back when you're ready. Okay, I would literally just run and go heal, so I'm just gonna load that save. That one. I would literally just go heal and come straight back, so no change there. All right, so if we go in here and we go to our books, we go to her. How many points do I need to level this up? Probably about 1,500. So let's use one of those, and we'll use three of these. That should be plenty. All right, and if we give her the unique move, leveled it up. Okay, I underestimated how much that was going to cost. We need another 600. So lives, items, books. What did I say? Just over 600. So we'll do 4 of those. Okay, and I think that's going to be the difference to let us win there. We'll do a quick save. Yes, that's why I hold on to those books and don't just use them. Hey, Lucifer. Hey, Tanth. Welcome in. Oh, and meridians. Yeah, good point. Do we have any other meridians ready? She probably does. I've been working my way through conception. I think this is just a good baseline. It's just good base stats, especially all that con, just to give them some HP. All right, we could get this, but all we would get is 4 strength, or we could go here and we'd get 4 strength and 4 con. This is more useful for what I'm currently doing. We'll grab that. No, unfortunate. I have to reharvest my jade. All right. We should be able to win this time. Did I want to change a cultivation? Well, I'm not going to be able to level it, so moot point. All right. We read that story. Let's just fight. I'm definitely turn-based. Okay, and we also know that if I run here, she can still hit me. So I gave her a free back hit last time, so I'm not going to do that this time. Ooh, 4 stacks. Okay, so evasion. Okay, so evasion up by 8%, crit up by 4, 3 extra attack, 3 extra defense. So those are 5 each. And then she hit me with constraint, which lowers evasion. Okay. Give me... Yeah, buff my swordplay moves. Pop over here, hit her with the debuff. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now I'd like to use a side hit on this, but I don't think I can be picky because we just need to get that rolling. Thunderbolt swordplay! Yeah, yeah. Notice the difference. And we reset our attack, so we get a double hit that we wouldn't have normally got. See, he is pulling his weight in this relationship. You gotta teach him your special, unique martial arts moves. Get the ladies. Again, I'm very happy that I saved those books so that we have them in situations like this. Yeah, look at that. She just got a double move on me. We got plenty of HP. Don't panic. Get your cultivation up again. Yeah, look at all those buffs. We love it. Okay, then we buff our damage, and we'll finish her off with our unique next turn. 212, something, something, something. All right, so here should be a side hit, and this should be victory. No, 846. Yes. Oh, and we got the new sword. I just ground her a sword. Oh, and we got Ice Bolt swordplay. This is one of the ones I was looking at. Stacks of Frost. Every stack decreases target's key gathering speed. That's the bar that they get by 3%, and MP recovery by 5%. So up to 9 stacks. So that'd be 27% slower attack speed, essentially. That would be huge. That would be huge. I'm sure this is going to be amazing because it's an orange one. Hua 12 swordplay. Another unique move. An extremely powerful swordplay from Tianjiang sect. Deals damage within 13 grids and a cross shape. Applies 3 stacks of destructive potential. Decreases, that's a weird name for a debuff. Decreases crit rate. Okay. With at least 80% MP, if an enemy ends their action within 12 grids, reduce their evasion by 30% and move by 1. Interesting. And after using this move, clear a debuff at the end of each turn for 3 turns. Wow. We also got an exorcism staff. I know a friend of mine who could really use a new staff. A lot of crit and some good attack. Crimson lips, beaded sleeves. In solitude they dwell. As night descends, a disciple shares fragrance's spell. In Baidi, Ling Yang's beauty shines so bright. Her dance divine with grace takes flight. The dance resembles a startled swan, and the sword a wandering dragon, capturing the essence of the world and showcasing the beauty of women. With each rise and fall, each movement reveals countless variations. No wonder this was Lady Lingbo's signature dance. It's been 100 years. Finally, someone has brought the complete Baidi whirling swordplay back to the world. No, this is not Lady Lingbo's Baidi whirling swordplay. I understand now. The Baidi whirling swordplay is a key forged by Lady Lingbo after combining the whirling swordplay and the teal water swordplay. It's used to unlock the gateway to true enlightenment. A key. It all makes sense now. Even with the same method, the enlightenment varies from person to person. Now that you have your own Baidi whirling swordplay, your martial arts abilities will improve by leaps and bounds. Perhaps you will achieve no less than Lady Lingbo. Thank you for your kind words. This is the sword crafted from the bamboos you gathered. Mr. Yuwin, I'm going to gift it to Xingyuan on your behalf. I hope you won't mind. Of course, that's what we need the bamboos for. I'm the one who should thank you for making the sword. Ching. And a crafted one will probably be better. Thank you for this. I'll never forget your kindness. Haha. As long as you don't forget Lady Lingbo's final instructions and carry forward the Baidi whirling swordplay, I will not let you down. You've passed the trials. It's time for me to return to King Mu's sect until we meet again. All right. Yeah, get enlightened. I got some spoilers for you guys. Rap is just poetry. Uh-oh. Congratulations, Miss Xingguan. One day, I will master the Baide whirling swordplay just like you. Why don't you ask Miss Xingyan to teach you? That won't work. Miss Xingguan just said that the Baide whirling swordplay is the key to true enlightenment. It's not something that can be taught. I'm smart. I'll have my own Baide whirling swordplay one day. You're far more gifted than I. Perhaps one day you can truly become as powerful as Lady Lingbo. Thank you, Miss Xingguan. Now I'm going back to Kingmu Sect with my Shifu. Please come visit when you're free. Okay. I wonder if we unlocked her recruitment. Congratulations, Miss Xingguan. You're the first person to pass the Baide trial in 100 years. The mystery of the trial has been revealed. With Ling's talent, I believe she soon will have her own Baide whirling swordplay. Besides, with the sect leader personally mentoring her, she might have already. Never mind. Enough of that. By the way, do you know why I'm so determined to fulfill my Shifu's wish? Out of gratitude? Yes, but there's more to it than that. Hey, Slice, good morning. Babble never sleeps. Actually, dude, legit, I'm actually sleeping 7 to 8 hours right now. When I'm working, I normally only get 5 to 6 hours of sleep. So, stream more, sleep more. Life is good for a couple months at least. I swear the statistic stream just ended. That was a long one last night. Yeah, it was. So, nope, I'm being pretty healthy on that actually. Pretty nice. Yes, but there's more to it than that. When I was a child, my hometown suffered a severe drought. At that time, a child couldn't even be exchanged for food. Please don't sell your children for food. And could only become... I don't know if my parents loved me or not, but they didn't trade me for anything. Instead, they left me all alone in a desolate wilderness. They went Sparta on her. But unbeknownst to most, that place they left me in was actually where the dilapidated Baido school was located, and my Shifu was the only one left. What happened next? My Shifu took me in, taught me martial arts, and treated me like her own child. She was a good teacher and a good mother, raising me to be a kind person. But she has a lifelong regret that she couldn't pass the Baido trial and revive Baibo school. What a story. Well, after all these years of hard work, you can finally fulfill your Shifu's lifelong wish. Your help was crucial to my success. Without you, I might not have been able to understand the real meaning of Baido whirling swordplay. Cultivate sleeping streaming. My Shifu gave me 10 years for the Baidu trial, and when I left Baidu school, she said that should I return to take over the Baidu school when the time was up, whether I passed the trials or not. Because she's already in her 40s when she took me in. Now, only 3 years have passed since then. I still have 7 years. Please allow me to keep traveling with you. I could improve my swordplay on the way, as well as repay your kindness. May I? It would be my honor to travel with the successor of Lady Lingbo. Alright, small town boy makes good. We also got another, what is this? Accessory, I think. And martial arts precepts. Okay, just some martial arts points. Okay, start here. Books. Learn all the things. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. That is such a damage spike. That's why I was so intent on actually getting this done. Because every time we learn sword things, Yi will get better scaling. And just to make sure, any book will do. You can't learn anything. We're starting to get books that if you're not actually spec'd, you don't have the minimum to learn. Okay, so... well, here, let's finish with what we were looking at. We have some new stuff, sort. We have an exorcism staff. That would be for you, buddy. So, yeah, look at this. 102 extra attack and an extra % of crit. I've been really looking for a new weapon for him. And what else did we get? We got the sword. All right, so this one. It's a class 5 mediocre. Okay, this does have extra effects. So 33 more attack, a little bit more crit, less accuracy, more crit, and some key recovery after evasion. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely an upgrade. Now, do we actually give it to her? Or does Yi commandeer it? I think we'll give it to her. Alright, and I'm pretty sure Yi had the better of these two. slightly better attack, slightly better crit, same accuracy, and some attack rather than crit. That's fine. And then what's this? A fist weapon. Okay, I don't have a fist user yet. Okay, so Thunderbolt swordplay is going to be really hard to beat, but in a fight where we needed to do a lot of cleansing, this would be top stuff. I have a little bit of points. Does he need anything else, or is he... Okay, I still need to finish up this lightless technique. Oh, we also learned Ice Bolt swordplay. Yeah, we got a lot to go in here. And I can't use her to consult him for Grey Pine swordplay, can I? Actually, hang on a second. Increase evasion by 20% the next turn after using this move. Maybe I do steal that sword. Because he has a higher potential evasion than she does. Alright, put this back on for a second. Yi says sorry. Then you can have Yi's sword. Okay, I'll make you one too. Don't worry about it. Okay, special moves, yep. Yeah, she's got a ways to go still. Okay, Cha-ching. A new fishing spot. Big head carp and a perch. Red versus green, the battle for the heart of little will be epic. Spoilers, I think there's a couple more. So it is going to be a battle royale. A harem battle royale. New genre. Actually, not a new genre, a pretty common one. Okay, what I'm searching for here is just to get at least one of everything, so that when I go looking for these items, I have one in my inventory and can see where they're from. The waifu wars begin. I think they started up last week. Have we got a perch yet? I'm not sure we've gotten a perch yet. We'll fish for just a second here. Mystery chest, booyah. And it's a blue one. It's not what I'm after, though. Perch. Give me the perch. I guess we could check to see if we've already got one. There it is. Okay. Cha-ching. Done there. I saw the chest. Healing. Stamina recovery. And some extra jade. Did you have... Hold on. Did you have any points? No. I'd spent those. Jade respawned? Yes, it did. That was... Oh, hold on. That was Calderon ore. That was not jade. Malshinite is another of my holdups. If I could find some Malshinite. I think that's the other thing I needed for the body piece. All right. What a good... Wait. And we're going to save. We're gonna save. We're gonna be really good boys today and not have to recover any time. Sandalwood Forest. Alright, I don't have a reason to go there yet. Okay, back to the sect. Hello. Don't worry, it's just me. Alright, and I did come through here, and I did make friends / mug everybody. So, we should be good on all those. CC, yep. Got all those. And then there was one down here. No, it wasn't you. Who else was the other one? Maybe that was it. Alright, let's see if she'll accept gifts. And then we also have you. So, we've proven that we can beat you with her. Can we beat you with Yi? Yi's only a master, whereas she is outstanding. The problem is, if I gift her, she likes board game tea music. Board game tea and music. Oh, hold on, that's... Yeah, so this is the item that would get me there, but if I can't beat her, we'd be in a bit of trouble. Okay, let's hold off on that for a second. What about you? What's up? Mr. Yuan, you've come to play with me again. I'll come by more often. It makes you happy. Why does it sound like I'm a pervert? Yee. Keep it together, man. I may not be here next time you come. Hey, don't cry. What's going on? Well, after seeing Miss Shengguan passing the Baidi trial, I want to travel around to hone my martial skills like her. So I went to ask my Shifu for permission, but Shifu didn't agree. You what? I got so upset, so I hid from everyone and sneaked to Gusu City. What happened then? Shifu got really angry and punished me by sending me to collect bamboos from the Bamboo Sea. It's for my sisters in King Mu sect to make new swords. So she got caught sneaking out. But those bamboos are much taller than me. How am I going to carry them back? You're already powerful enough to easily defeat several huge guys. What's a few bamboos? So, can you go to Bamboo Sea with me and help me out? I mean, sure. So this is what a pity party is for? Alright, just this once. Yay, you're the best, mister. You win. Okay, a temporary join, I guess. Okay, cool beans. Maybe we'll actually get some hearts with her when we complete this, so let's do this first. Save myself some heartache. Oh, we also got a chest. Refined Spirit Pill. Refined Spirit Pill. Max MP 10. Well, you know my boy's gonna pop that. He's got a little bit of a problem. You know, he's a little bit of a pill popper. It's alright though, it's Chinese medicine. Mr. Yuan, let's go to Bamboo Forest now. She's looking too cheerful for someone being punished. Will the sect leader of King Mu sect think I'm spoiling her? Mr. Yuan, got something on your mind? No, nothing, let's go. Oh, didn't even make me walk. Alright, yeah, I was able to fight some of these guys, but some of them were still too hard for me before. Actually, hold on. We should also check. What do you do? You're a saber user. I actually have a good saber recipe, too. I would need to make her a new hat. Alright, I don't know if she's permanently in my party, so I'm not going to change her gear around. So what do you know? Basic swordplay. Actually, hang on. Can I just teach you all the things I know? Here. Learn all. Yeah, we know a bunch of saber techniques. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, we know a few saber techniques. Okay, I didn't even know we had Zhanho sword saber play. Ignited. Okay, I think this is similar to what Red was doing. So cha-ching. And it's actually already more damage than the basic sword play. Jinghu saber play. Increase next attack by that. And Twin Dragons. 2 stacks of armor pen decreases defense. 5 Tiger Strike. Ooh, look at that. Nice column attack. Increase attack by 50. Okay, that won't be very good at the end of the game, but right now, that's probably really good. Her attack's only 370. So that's like a 7th increase. So pretty good, I would say. Thunderclap Slash. Plus, press M for higher FOV. Are you talking on the world map, Vu, or are you talking in general? Increase crit rate by 10%. Okay, this is also what Red had. Increases crit damage of this move by 50%. Gain 1 stack of this effect when entering battle or using this move. While this is in effect, the move that deals critical hits decreases the cooldown of unique moves and the duration of this effect. Okay, so we really want to buff her crit as high as possible. We have some lightless techniques. She already has figured out King Mu dance, just for the record. And she's already leveled to level 3. Well, this is an effect. Reduces the cooldown for Twin Dragon Slash, Divine Dragon Slash, and Yellow Dragon Saber Play. Restores 50% ki next turn. Okay, Twin Dragon Slash. We don't have those other things. I kind of want to put on Jinghu Cultivation too. She does have a Jinghu move, but maybe we stick with Twin Dragon Slash. Okay, I'm not going to fiddle with that at the moment. Okay, so we need to collect special green bamboo. Oh, we got a full party now. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so we start off with this. This gives me double attacks. Oh, and we proc the 15% chance for a double turn. I don't want him to get whapped for free, which is what would happen if I move forward, so we'll just back up. And yeah, we'll proc breathing. Don't sleep with the dancing crew, little Yi. It's bad form. We finally got that child soldier. That's right. Yi's dreams of childhood soldiering is finally coming true. All right, we'll go here. Unfortunately, she's out of range. All right, buff everybody. Yeah, these guys are no joke. Like, seriously, no joke. Okay, so I would like to probably proc this one. Reduces cooldown of Twin Dragons. Okay, so I do want to move forward. And we'll do that. All right, my boy. Let's go ahead and get... I like this breathing exercise because it gives you key gathering speed and composing efficiency. So that's pretty nice, but I think in this case he's going to get head tacked a bunch. So I think I'd rather still have my Great Mountain. Get my shield up. All right, Yi, if you go here, I can hit my whole team. Let's do it. All right, everyone's buffed to the gills now. Move forward, use my double attack. Evasion! What is this garbage? Not allowed to do that. Move up. Hit both of them with my debuff. Yes, that's right. Line up for saber play. Okay, you are not the one who is supposed to be taking all the attacks. Alright, if we move up here... Mighty 5 Dragon Strike! Okay, again, if we move... I guess same diff here. Yeah, same difference. We can actually heal a little bit with this one. Not bad. Alright, Yi can't get to where I want him to be. Alright, let's just move up. We'll just buff our damage for attack next turn. Alright, here, Inspired Attack, Crit, Mountain Conquer. Okay, he doesn't have his double attack up, but they're nice and bunched up. Let's hit him with... Actually, hold on. We could probably hit him with my unique. So, line attack, 75% chance to deal an additional 200 damage. Come on, bunch of crits. 357, 357. We didn't hit either one? Wow, okay. I guess, fine. It's not like I'm mad or anything. Okay, if she moves here, we could do an ice attack. Only hits a single target. Interesting. Alright, ready for some more saber play, and we want to do the Twin Dragon Slash. Yep, that'll play. And then, why can she move? She must have an acupuncture point or something that lets her do that. Oh, just gets a full second turn. Okay, sure. And my camera is not in a good place. Okay, let's resolve that quick. I don't think any of my pre-mades are gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not currently working. All right, so this is a number 3. Let's unlock that. All right, where are we going? There's no good place because we have the enemy portrait here. I guess we're just floating. I don't love this. Above the buffs? To the side, I guess? Maybe we try that. Over the manual. We could try that. Let's see. Like up here? Just be floating? I don't know. Afraid of heights or something up there. I'm not sure about that one. I think we'll stick with that. We'll try that. Okay. I need to just label this one as Wandering Sword and just be done with it. Flying Babble. Yeah, this zone actually... Ooh, Satin. This zone actually drops gear that's vaguely relevant. So, this is definitely the place we should be. Alright, what is the special bamboo? It's not that one. You are still green, even with all of our work. Alright, I do not need to manually fight scorpions. We'll just let that go. If we get her recruited, I think that means we have a full party finally. And it's a saber person, so that's rather nice. I like those saber attacks quite a bit. Good AoE and lots of like self-buffing and the crit stuff. Yeah, that's right. Get evaded, boys. Yep, easy peasy. Okay, blow gunner. Not the right bamboo. I'm guessing the right bamboo is going to be in like the back or something. Bamboo fungus. Hey, a chest. I thought I had been through here. Louis Yishu, the fast swordsman. We're gonna have to take you out. Don't auto this one. Yeah, you had to make it awkward, didn't you? Now we just need a boxer. Yeah. We don't actually. I think the Eastern Sea DLC added a fan user. So we would still be one short. Alright, we'll move up here. Actually, I don't know if that's the one I want. I think we want a buff to start us. Just literally everyone get jacked. Yeah, and same thing. That's probably over buffing because I think we max out, don't we? Oh, maybe not. Okay, never mind. I guess we can just go to town on that. Okay, if we go here, I don't have that off the cooldown yet. Never mind. We can go there and hit 2 of them. And then get pummeled. Let's not get pummeled. Alright, you do more direct damage. Alright, right here, and we hit him with our mighty. And we're all set up here. Crit resistance, restore HP. We don't need to restore this time, so we'll go drunken immortal. Alright, Yi. A little bit of awkward positioning here. Alright, we'll go here. Get our buff up. Nope, we'll just miss. Okay, fine. All of his stuff's on cooldown. We didn't get our breathing up, but I don't think it matters. Alright, here. We're still on cooldown. Hey, Mr. Shadier. Been a hot minute. How are you, man? Some Wushai, Xingxiai game. This is more Wushu. Yeah. There's some cultivation, but it's definitely Wushu. So, sword fantasy for anyone who doesn't know what that means. And it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I'm quite enjoying it, at least. I think people have been enjoying it. The views have been all right. I'm trying to do a lot of the like tedious grinding little bits off stream, so that we're just kind of ready for moving forward each time. Apparently, it has a lot of replay value from what I've been reading. Depending on who you have where and who you beat and don't beat, you can actually get a lot of different endings. We just double procced. Nice. Triple proc? Oh my goodness, there's no limit on that? Okay. Interesting. He's got 3 turns in a row. Lead ore. That's the old bamboo. We don't like the old bamboo. Hey, Deng Shin. I've gotten a little bit of this. We needed this for some of the special pills we wanted to make. Meridian points. A 4-time refined spirit pill. The stamina pills don't do much for me because I just go rest. So I'm not sure why I would care about those yet, but who knows. Hey, there's a panda. And he's eating bamboo. That's very fitting. Are games too realistic? Beat up those scorpions, he says. Yeah, I've been pretty happy with this. I believe it's on Steam sale too, so if you're interested. They just had a DLC come out, which was my kind of impetus to get going on this. Seems to be well liked. Get wrecked. Do I have any of the people who have played through this before in chat today? I have a question for you if I do. Okay, we are still looking for special bamboo. Really not wanting to fight those greens if we can help it. Oh, okay, another spot I didn't see before. Yes, okay. How do I want to phrase this? Do you know when I can start the Eastern DLC at the opportune moment? I was trying to very gently look around without getting any spoilers, because I do know that there's like an optimal time to do it. My task, Mr. You win. Let's check inside the bamboo forest. Phew, finally gathered enough. I'm exhausted. I did most of the work. Thank you, Mr. Yuan. Like I said, you're the best. No, apart from Shifu, you're the best. Oh wait, I mean apart from Shifu, Choo-Choo, Shishi, Rui. Alright, stop. The more you go on, the further away I get from being the best. Because all the sisters are super nice to me. Speaking of which, how did you end up in Qingmu sect? I don't know. I've been there as long as I can remember. Have you never asked your Shifu? Nah, I have a Shifu and the other girls are my sisters. That's good enough. Why would I ask things like that when everyone's so nice to me? Ling is smart, but quite innocent. No wonder the sect leader doesn't want her to go out. To thank you for helping me today, I want to tell you a story. Really? Okay, what's it about? It's about the Baidi trial. I went to ask Shifu about Miss Xingguan passed the first test. Shifu said that although Lady Lingbo passed down Qingmu sect's martial arts, she didn't found the sect. Huh? She did not? Well, Lady Lingbo's parents were killed when she was little, and she was taken in by the Qingmu sect leader back then. People in Qingmu sect earned a living by performing like we do now, so Lady Lingbo worked so hard to learn how to sing and dance. But at the time, the sect only had basic key channeling methods to perform the sword dance and couldn't defend themselves against bullies. There was already a sword dance then? Yep, but it was only a performance, completely different from the whirling swordplay we practice now. Lady Lingbo hated seeing people who helped her getting bullied, so she worked hard day and night on the chi channeling method. Thanks to her incredible talents, she was able to combine the method with a sword dance and created whirling swordplay. Then why did Lady Lingbo leave Qingmu sect years later? Because the whirling swordplay gave her a glimpse of superior martial arts, inspiring her to pursue more advanced martial arts. So Lady Lingbo embarked on her journey and left behind the whirling swordplay so that the members of Qingmu sect could defend themselves. We study her martial arts and take her as the founder, but she wasn't the one who founded the sect. I see, that's a good story. Hee, indeed a good one, girlie. I got a great story too. Why don't you come with me so I can tell you? Stand back, Ling. It's Mook number 27. Who are you? Please keep your distance. You don't even know who I am? I'm Lumo the Night Owl, and you still dare get in my way? Well, let me slay this lad first, girlie, and then we can have a nice night. Blah. These guys are so stereotypical Wushu novel villains. Let me help fight this guy, Mr. Yuan. All right. Oh, wow. We get the whole team. No, please don't auto that. Womp womp. I don't love that. I don't love that one bit, actually. I wish that hadn't been on auto. I was not prepared. I don't... Yeah, I wish that didn't start like that. All right. Let's have you do breathing because you're so far out of range. Yeah, we can buff. Come with me, there's bamboo at the back of my carriage. Oh, goodness. French, you're going to get put on the list. Oh, we got the proc. Double hit from behind. He applies bleeding when he does that, too. Oh, we got a proc. Oh, wow. So he just did 5 attacks in a row for those of you counting at home. I like that. All right, buff your next damage. Walk up and saber him in the face. I don't even think you're gonna get there, friend. I don't think you're gonna get there either. And he dies to the bleed. What a scrub. What a scrub. Raining Needles, and he did drop me a new move. I think we already know Raining Needles, though. Affinity with Night Owl, -10. Oh, are you Mook Plus? Damn it, this isn't over. Yee, are you okay? Don't worry, that guy was too weak to hurt me. Indeed, the one who got hurt was actually Night Owl. Ling is powerful enough to protect herself, but her character, well, that's exactly what makes her special, isn't it? She's very special. By the way, if King Mu Sect is known for wielding swordplay, why do you use machetes? Oh, because I like the way they look. Simple ass. Well, can you still do the whirling swordplay with machetes? Why not? Didn't I just do so? Alright, it's getting late. I need to go back. Come and play with me again soon. Don't forget to bring the bamboo you're carrying. Strange, the whirling swordplay was born from sword dancing and should be the most powerful when using swords. How come Ling can do it with machetes? Is it because Ling is so pure and innocent that it doesn't make a difference to her whether she's using swords or machetes? Wow, her talent in martial arts is truly enviable. Affinity with Xing up. Alright, that's probably the sign that we can recruit her. Lead ore. Some fungus. Alright. Also, is this guy something special? Is that guy something special? Go back to the hut. Okay, we can check that. Does Liu Yishu do anything? I don't want to bother with a ridiculously hard fight if I don't have to do it. I was also worried that, like, it was a character that mattered, and if I killed him early, I could screw myself. Alright. Finish looking around here. Okay, we already have that quest item. No chests. Oh, baby. This looks like a place to rest. You find a tattered volume of notes near the foot of the bed. Residual notes. Treasure. Notes on alchemy. Found in the cabin of Bamboo Grove. It can be sold for a fortune. Can I use it? Learn all. Raining Needles. Alright. Not particularly useful. Oh, and I can't use the bed. What is up with that? What are these jars for? You find some refined herbs in the jars, but most of them have decayed. Okay. Stuff. An alchemy furnace. Someone used to make pills here many years ago. You open the alchemy furnace and find some pills inside. Meridian points, stamina, max HP, max MP. He's been jonesing. It's been a while since we took one. Where are you at, buddy? Not that one. Here we are. And it doesn't say there's a limit. He pops a couple more pills. I think that's everything. Those are stamina pills. We found the place to cook. Wait, ho! We have to cook. Let's head to the hut. All right, give me that bamboo fungus. And what are you? Dingui. Okay, wait, I should remember that I can get that here. Sneak by the scorpion. Actually, we probably should fight the scorpions. I do need points. We can just auto it quick. Okay, I didn't see anyone talk about that named yellow mob, so I'm just gonna leave him alone. I tried to fight him when I was grinding, and he absolutely destroyed me. But I did it at the beginning of the grind, so I don't know if I could take him now. Yellow seems pretty difficult for us. Green seems doable but difficult. White is definitely where we want to be fighting if we can help it. You can fight him? Yeah, but does it do anything, or is it just a hard fight? Because if it's just a random hard fight, then it's just not worth my time at the moment. I should get a little stronger first. Alright, I'll remember to put him on the bucket list. That was a horrible use of that attack. Yeah, the auto does okay, but it definitely has a... It has a way it likes to fight. And it's not using AoEs properly. Yoink. And if I can sneak by you, yoink. Alright. We ride. Alright, back to the sect. Actually. Well, yeah, we're okay. I was gonna say maybe I should go rest quick, but I think we're alright. I'm very glad the story gave me a horse early, so I don't have to feel bad about using the DLC mounts. Okay. Mr. Yuan, I have great news. You found something good to eat? No, you make it sound like that's all I care about. So it must be something good to play then. Hey, I'll never talk to you again if you keep doing this. Alright, no more jokes. What's the good news? I got permission from Shifu to go out. Oh? Why would she suddenly agree with that? But Shifu said I had to pass a trial first, and you should be there too. Sure, why not? Yay, I knew you'd say yes. So what kind of trial is it? Well, Shifu wants us to spar and win against Choo-Choo and the sisters. And the sisters? Yeah, we'll face Choo-Choo, Shishi, and Rui. They will all be there. You're not afraid, are you, Mr. Yuan? Somehow a strange feeling about this. But Ling has always wanted to see the world outside. I should do this for her. Of course not. Are we doing it now? No rush, Mr. Yuan. You can get prepared first and then meet me at the open space at the west side of Qingmu Sect. Alright, are we good? I think we're good. We're barely down. Can we spend some points? Sure can. Alright, what was I working on? We could do Ice Bolt. We have our new unique. Ah, here we are. I wanted to finish that. We're good here. Okay. Probably better to do this first. Decrease crit rate. Reduce evasion. It's gonna be hard to compete with the damage of this one, I think, because of the double hit. Alright, well, we can upgrade it. If nothing else, I get extra sword levels. And this one damage scales partially off sword levels, I believe. Yeah, Sword Mastery deals two more damage. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can really do there unless we have points. We're working on this one currently, so no. Alright, we're gonna be smart, we're gonna make a save. Okay, the open part of the city. Outside? Over here? Apparently, yes. It took you long enough, Mr. Yuan. Don't be rude to Mr. Yuan, Ling. That's not what a good girl does. Don't worry, Choo-Choo. He won't mind, right? Of course not. Ling is just speaking her mind, and I like that about her. See, I told you. Mr. Yuan is so kind to you. Remember, be a good girl when you are out with him, okay? Thank you for helping Ling collect bamboos the other day. My Shifu sends her regards as well. And here's a little something extra to express our gratitude. Oh, they're just stamina pills. He was hoping for the good stuff. Thank you, you are so kind. Originally, Ling would need to defeat the 3 of us to leave King Mu sect. But since you're taking care of her, my Shifu would like you to face us with her. Come and find me when you're ready. Okay. I mean, I guess I'm ready. Anything to say? The love may become a pretty memory, but only that they have become frustrated. Okay. Are you ready? I'm ready. Nope. Ah! Alright, we're still fine. Move here. I want to get the buff up. Okay, so why does that show me hitting the enemy? It doesn't actually do anything to enemies. Alright, I'm not going to have her run that one. I'm actually going to have her run... I think we'll decrease the Twin Dragon. Okay, We'll go here and we'll buff our damage. Okay, 1 turn on 5 dragon, so we can do Twin Slash. If we go here, we can hit both of them. And then we proc another hit. Alright, we have Thunderclap. I don't know if that's worth it. It does hit slightly harder. Okay. Yes. Okay, do it. Thunderclap Slash! Okay, Yi. They moved out of my nice spot I had him in, unfortunately. Alright, go ahead and hit her. Thunderbolt Swordplay! I'm really not getting a lot of use out of that cooldown reduction, I'm noticing. Just hit her with no attacks in range. Yeah, right there. My Shifu sends her regard. Swordplay menacingly. Alright, and we get the big one here. Alright, do it. God, that is so good. The fact that it also resets their attack is just ridiculous. She's actually getting a little low. Let's have her heal herself. Alright, Yi, move over here. Actually, no, don't, because they're lined up. Alright, now, over here, hit him with the Saber Play. Easy life. It was a good fight. You're excellent in martial arts, Mr. Yuan. I concede. Ling, you can travel with Mr. Yuan from now on. Yay, you're the best. We can finally go out and play now. Congratulations, you finally got what you wanted. It'd be a lot of fun to travel with a little girl like this. Or maybe a lot of trouble. Mr. Yuan, I'll go pack now. Remember, come pick me up later. I'll take my leave as well. Please take care of Ling. Don't worry, I will protect her. They gave me a bunch of flowers and some martial arts thoughts. I'll take it. He thunderclaps a group of women. It was a good fight. He takes his martial arts very seriously. So Ling, is there any place you want to go? Of course there is. Have you ever heard of Jinley Village? Jinley Village. It seems like a small village south of Peking City. That's right. Choo Choo and the sisters once said there's something called wishing fish there. Wishing fish? Never heard of that. Well, I only heard about it from the sisters. The fish is said to grant 3 wishes to those who find it. So that means you want to go to Jinley Village? I'm curious about the wishing fish. Maybe we can find it and grant 3 wishes. We both get 3. That makes 6, right? Then I can get all kinds of tasty food. That sounds like a fairy tale, but Jinley Village is a good place to go. I should go there with Miss Shengguan and Ling sometime. This is the moment when little Y goes to the local store to fetch tea. Okay, so hang on, chat. Yeah, you can finally go out and play. Will you take me with you? Yeah. Are you not? Right. There we go. The King Moo Spark. I can go out and play. Welcome in, welcome in. Did you have anything in your inventory? Nope, I've already beaten you up and taken everything. Excellent. We should probably also audit. Yeah, we should audit where you're starting. So deploy. You should not be in the front. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better. Confirm. Okay, then weapons, sort. I have a recipe that we'll probably go make for her if we can. All right, she has key gathering speed 104. This is just straight up better. This is just straight up better. And that's all we have, unless these boots are good. These boots are good. Okay. All right, next. Behind the paper screen, I asked for news of crabapple blossoms still in their hues. All right. Do we have a chance to fight you? I would sure love, because the reason being, if we consult with her, arching swordplay. Most basic swordplay, one needs to lower their waist like drawing a bow and gather the string. Deals damage to targets within 2 grids, does not use MP, that's kind of whatever. Bitey whirling swordplay swan. Dazzle decreases accuracy. Successful evasion restores HP by 100 and increases attack by 20. When using this move, gain 1 to 3 stacks of Misty Teal Water effect, which is increase evasion and restores ki by 5%. And at level 10, 35% chance to apply 1 to 3 stacks of Inspired to allies. Nice. Swan Steps, a good movement ability. All right, so those are the only 2 we're missing, but those would be really nice to get. I need to get her to 70 to learn those 2, though. So I think we're gonna go for it. I think we're gonna make a swing here. All right, if I started with the most expensive thing, how much would we get? 28. 40. 44. Uh-oh. 48. I don't think we're going to be able to get to 70 here. I am not able to get to 70 here. Okay. We're going to try to spar her, just in case. We should be fine. Spars don't kill you, but for the sake of carefulness. Alright, come on. Can Yi do it too? Probably not. Holy moly. He just slapped us in the face. Yeah, Shenguan is definitely a little more powerful than Yi at the moment, despite Yi having the better gear. Look at that. We haven't even touched her and she's already got us down to a 3rd. Yeah. I don't think you got this one, Yi. Okay, that is super unfortunate. So she's just eaten up all my gift stuff. Yep. Yep. That wasn't even close at all. Okay, so... And I can't control on those because those are 70s. Yep. And she's got all my stuff. She also has a duplicate or a different recipe. I thought she gave us her recipe. Okay, well, good to know. All right, we'll be back. We need some tea artwork. Okay, so first thing we're gonna have to do is go rest up. So we'll hit the inn, and we need to go south of Peking City to continue that quest. So head over here. We're gonna go get our freebie rest site. I'm a local hero, just so you know. And we rest. Imagine actually paying for an inn. Ridiculous. Okay, and as mentioned, I can hit M here to zoom out. Okay, need the bigger map. So we are looking for... I already forgot the name. No. Mountain Conqueror. Tiger Bones. Oh, we need to deliver to the pawn shop in Peking City. Let's actually do that while we're here. Okay, pawn shop is in the bottom left, I believe. That's the doctor. That's the herb shop. Cottage. Okay. This is it. All right. Oh, Zhang Penglong, that kid, he's always thinking this and that. What do you mean? Zhang Penlong is my grandnephew. I got him a job in Lianshang School, and he went through a lot to get an inspector position in Tanqing City. But now he wants me to help him get transferred. What? Tanqing City is one of Ning's wealthiest cities. Why would he want to move away? Must be because of the murder of Tanqing City several years ago. A wealthy merchant's family in Tanqing City, along with their servants, a total of more than 20 people were killed and hung outside the house. It was quite a tragic story. And this big case remains unsolved. I'm afraid only higher officials of Lianshang School know the specifics, but yeah, it was never solved. Many officials of Tanqing City back then were dismissed because of the case. Zhang Penlong said in the letter that it hadn't been peaceful lately, and he didn't want to get involved. No wonder he wants to be transferred away. Please tell him now that he's in Tanqing City, he should focus on his job and not get any ideas. Here's a little something for me. Thank you for coming all the way here. Okay, I'll let him know. Give me some booze. All right. I'll take it. Also, I still haven't beat these two guys. They're just a little bit above me, but we're getting close. Happy juice. That's right. Yeast juice. Alright, so did they not give me a quest for that city they wanted to go to? Tiger Bones. Bai Jin wants to go to Precipice. South of Penguin City is either Monkey Woods or Qinghe Village. What's up with Monkey Woods? Oh, I hear him. Okay, coal, that's good. Alright, these are grays. I can fight these. Alright, we don't even need to worry about this. I haven't been here before, so we might as well search it while we're here. It would be nice if that world map would at least note which places I have and haven't been. Oh yeah, we definitely could do this. This would have been good early on. Yeah, tier 9 stuff's way below me. Alright, we don't need to fight you. But I will search for chests. You scrounging for that next hit. Yeah, out of the way, boys, out of the way. Actually, we probably should beat up a couple monkeys. What do you drop? Setting a great example for our child soldier. We killed all the monkeys back at the village. Not in monkey... Ooh. They have monkey fruit juice! There you go. It would have been nice when I was doing the coal grind to know there was another source of coal. I had to go up the mountain to do that, and I had to wait for it to respawn. I needed a whole bunch of coal when I was grinding skills. Oh, there it is, boys. Refined breath pill. Unknown cave. Bunch of monkeys. A campfire. Apparently we're gonna find those monkeys. Yi did decide to spare those monkeys, but their own greed was their downfall. Okay, that is a dead end. Random normal wood. Some coal. And Genkao. Unknown cave. Never knew that there was such a place near King He Village. I wonder what's inside. Casually riding my horse through a cave, as you do. Black gold ore. Reach max level in collecting. Are you serious? Alright, well. I am max level in collecting now. That shows you how much I was grinding, actually. That's good to know, though. That does give me a goal for all my other ones. Black jade. Okay, can I get some malshinite? That's what I actually need at the moment. I need 3 malshinite. Chicken bloodstone. Black gold. Okay. No malshinite, unfortunately. Alright, so just literally a mining location. Alright, and we don't need anything else from here, so. Good to know. Wish I would have known this earlier when I was doing my mining grind, but that's fine. The King Red Cobra just wanted peace. Find a nice cozy cave out of the traffic. He chose violence. That's all I have to say about him. He was a stepping stone on my ascent up the Marshall Peak. Yeah, this would have been really helpful when I was appropriately leveled. Nothing pointed me to this, though, so I never went in here. Alright, next. We're leaving a zone, so I'm going to make a save. King He Village? Is this where we wanted to go? Nice little pier. Oh, random beggar fisherman. Hello. Fish and liquor, 2 of my life's joy. Lotus root, ingredient. Lotus seeds, carp, grass carp, and crucians. Alright, I'm known to throw my pole once in a while. Alright, we've definitely already got grass carp, crucian, and big head carp. Do I need either of those? Crucian and big head carp. Crucian. Big head carp. We have both of those. And I know we have grass. Okay, we have already finished those fish. Hello, village head of King He Village. Hello. Our village is as clean as this body of water. Okay. Hello. Everyone in the village treats me well. Lan, she's competent. Holy moly, you are actually not weak. Thin noodles, some flowers, some provisions. Alright, I may or may not come back for you. I don't need your recipe. One of the nice things is, once I get the initial grind done, we won't have to make friends / mug everybody. I have no idea when my husband will come back. Okay. I'll catch a big one next time. Jade ore, iron ore, copper ore, crisp bonefish, a ham, and provisions. All right. Again, I don't need to rob that. Hello? Have you heard of the liquorfish chowder in King He Village? Liquorfish chowder? As far as I know, you can eat fish chowder with green onions in spring and mustard in the autumn. I've never heard of fish chowder with liquor. Liquorfish chowder is a King He specialty. You can only find it in King He Village. As you said, ordinary fish chowder is often accompanied by green onions and mustard. Some places also use shrimp paste. But the liquorfish chowder in King He Village uses monkey fruit juice and grass carp found in King He. The water in the river next to King He Village is top quality, sweet and refreshing like mountain springs. The grass carp here tastes juicy without the earthiness of ordinary ones. Monkey's fruit juice is produced in Monkey Woods to the west of the village, where monkeys gather due to the fruit trees. The liquor produced has a unique taste and a rich fruity aroma, far superior to others. You need to explore everything for the secret loot. That's right. That's right. Subit. So, wow, another Babel stream at almost a reasonable time. I try, man. I try. What time zone are you in? We started this about an hour and a half ago, just FYI. 10 a.m. PST is my morning slot that I'm doing during the summer. And then 4 p.m. PST is my evening slot. So I'm going to pretty much stick with that unless something crazy happens. Those seem to be pretty good times for people. It helps out the East Coast, and it helps out at least Euro bros a little bit. What does self-reflect do in the martial arts session? I don't know, John. You need 5,000 martial points to click it, and I've never saved up that many points. The fish tastes less greasy with the fruitiness, and the monkey fruit juice tastes less strong with the fish. It's a perfect combination. I see. I'd really like to try this King He specialty. Aha, that's easy. Bring me back 5 pots of monkey fruit juice from the monkey woods and catch 5 grass carp. I'll prepare the liquor chowder for you. Agree. Yeah, I'll do some preparations and wait. Do we have that already? No. Yes. I have everything. It says, oh, no, I don't. I need some more monkey juice. Guys, we gotta go juice a couple more monkeys. Be right back. Almost enough on way. Okay, we can click it. I don't know what it does, so. If I had to guess, maybe it will give us a bunch of acupuncture points, meridian points. Oh, there you go. Good Lemon says it takes martial points from one character and you can give it to somebody else. Is it 100% efficient, Good Lemon, or do you have a loss on that? Give me your monkey liquor. Yes. Yes to which one? It's 9 p.m. here right now. The Chinese Q is more like a ch sound, for example, in chi. Yeah, well, you're not wrong. I have much more experience with Japanese, so I tend to make it as a K sound, like ki. I'll do my best, but there are no promises there. No loss. Okay. Good to know. All right, we've got the monkey juice. This is why you should always beat up everyone you meet. Then I wouldn't have had to go back there if I'd beaten up all the monkeys. All right, give me some of that liquor fish. Great, with these wonderful ingredients and my skills, you won't be disappointed. Here, this liquorfish chowder from Chihi Village. The freshness will be gone soon, so you have to taste it now. The fish chowder tastes fresh and sweet with a fruity aroma. It's indeed top quality. I don't know if I'd want fish and fruit. Is that a thing that you guys like? I mean, I guess I like lemon juice on like salmon. I guess. It takes but a fish from Kihi and some monkey fruit juice to make. Isn't it interesting that some people only know how to sit idly by and envy others? What a tasty day. Hope we'll get the chance to taste delicacies again. Alright, we learned the recipe. Ooh. Used to increase compose effect by 10% during the whole battle after entering the battlefield. Okay, we finally... that was my suspicion, that we would cook food that actually had buffs. So I'm glad that's the case. And that's it. We're literally done here. Okay. I wish they had given me a side quest for where the girls wanted to go. I thought that was it. Was it Keelong Pier? They said south of Pingkang City. Wudang is main story. Beishin does not ring a bell. Bamboo Shade Forest. Qinghai Village. Maybe? It's not south by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, I guess we try the pier? Oh, Jinley. Maybe it's Jinley Village. Alright, what do we know at the pier? Hello? Oh, hey miss, why are you crying? The people from the Cave of Tribulation snatched the new batch of fabrics I just purchased. They said they'd make a good birthday gift for their boss, Earth-Shaking Dragon. Go to the government. I got it. Those bandits. Rest assured, I'll get your fabric. I wish you would sell me satin. That would be really useful. Ba Chiang. All great swords must be properly sharpened. True. True. Alright, nothing good. Hello, puppy. You bark? Nope. Oh, there he is. He's a good boy. Ooh, 2 more satin. And some copper armor. Copper armor ain't gonna cut it. Hello? Sir, would you like a room? Not if I have to pay for it. What do you got? Ling King Liquor, Ching Fing Liquor, Peach Rouge. Nope. I'm not paying for your crappy inn. Hong Ru. Hello. Feel free to look around, sir. All right, what do you got? Lotus seeds and lotus roots. That ain't it. Boatman. Hello. Where would you like to go? Ooh, we could... That's not bad. But no, would not like to travel at the moment. Bao Yu the guard. Hello. You'll never find a better security agency. Alright. I could beat you up, but I already know your fish recipe. You have a golden vase of entangled branches. I kind of want that. That'd be a good gift, and I'm kind of giftless at the moment after I got swindled by the sect master. She, oh, what do you call that? Instead of a pool shark, she's a martial arts shark. She lured me in, letting me, oh no, I'm helpless, you could totally beat me. All right, I'll pay your entrance fee. JK, actually, I'm a grand master. She gets all buff. All of her muscles pop out. Yeah, I'm onto you. Getting swindled. All right, what do you like? You also like the vases. All right, blues are ideally what I like to give these guys because it should take us to 20. Yep. And now that we're friends, I'm pretty sure we can just auto this. After the Olm string, I don't trust dogs around Pabble. Dogs are good boys. Yeah, I had a dog when I was growing up. He was probably my, like, once-in-a-lifetime dog. Like, he was so good. He was such a good boy. We rescued him. He was a dump. We lived on a dead-end street, so we got lots of people who would dump animals. And, yeah, he just wandered up the driveway one day, and he's just like, dude, I need some help, man. And fast forward, like, 14 years, what a good boy. I always found that if you do rescue dogs have been my best dogs. Every time we got like a purebred puppy, they were the littlest shits you've ever had. So I definitely like rescue animals quite a bit. If I didn't work full time and live alone, I would totally have a dog, but I would feel so bad because either A, they'd have to stay inside for like 9.5 hours a day, or B, I'd have to lock them outside. And where I live, we get very hot summers and very cold winters, and I wouldn't want to do that to a dog. So I could put like a doggy door on, but I get skunks and raccoons, so, and snakes, like rattlesnakes. So doggy doors are not really very good where I live. But someday, maybe if I can ever be a full-time streamer, I can get another dog. Subut says, bit off topic, but since you like Wushai Xingchai, have you heard of a game called Immortal Way of Life? I will alt-tab. You guys are going to lose music here for just a second. Let me look and see if I have. Steam doesn't find it. Does it have a Steam name? Let me make sure I copy-paste you. Not a Steam game, I take it? In says, I hate it when people dump out. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. I think they dumped him. He was probably... I think I saw the people who dumped him. There was like an older couple in an RV. He was definitely... It was a little like mutt just a little dude. A little sausage is what he turned into. He was like a beagle dachshund mutt, and he had like a little like allergy that would give him a rash, and I think they dumped him because of the rash. We never really did fully solve it. We used to have to feed him this special food that was made of duck and spuds, so he usually ate better than we did. He was an excellent boy. He was excellent. It is? Search the Chinese name? Okay. I may also have it set up that games that don't have official translations on Steam don't show up to me. I might have to fiddle to actually find it. Okay, we've robbed him blind. Thank you for your deposit, friend. Okay, we talked to you, we talked to you. Alright, so we're heading to the Immortal Peak to get Satin, apparently, which I would really like. Okay, we're leaving a town. Immediately save. The Cave of Tribulations. I'm gonna be very sad if no one's getting struck by lightning in here. Alright, white. That is doable. Alright. And I don't want to auto. I always do at least one fight for realsies. Alright, let's not do that. I really wish he would go first so that I could get my buff on everyone before we start moving around. Here. He's not leveled up for that, though. Yeah, go here and do the Bido. Alright, move up. Yeah, Okay, we could do it if I don't move. The buff is just so ridiculously good. It feels really bad not to get that up and running. The translations via fan mod app. Yep, that's why it's not showing up on Steam. I'll fiddle with it when we're off stream. If you don't mind, Subu, would you comment on this when it turns into a VOD with the name for me? I'll probably stream or brain forget it. Or if you're on the Discord, there's a suggested game channel. If you could post the link in there, that'd be super helpful. Because I'll probably forget otherwise. We've got quite a few things already in the works for the channel, but at some point I will run out, so. I think the next cultivation game we're gonna play will probably be Hero's Adventure. Another one I've kind of been waiting on. But I think we still have quite a bit of time in here, so we're not anywhere close to being done with this one. Move up, blap him. That one's also great. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I have it, and I've played like an hour or two of it. When I started the channel, I stopped having time to actually play games for fun. Weirdly enough, so yeah, I just haven't got back to it yet. That's why I'm enjoying it so much. I've got some time off in the summer from my normal job, so I am absolutely loving streaming 8 hours a day. I'd do even more if my voice would hold out, so hopefully my voice will just continue to get better and better. I used to have a job where I had to talk all day long, so it definitely used to be in better shape. All right, I don't think I need to manual these. I think we can auto these. Hero's Adventure is even more... Yeah, Hero's Adventure definitely is a little more on the comedy side than this one. Project Zomboid, another good one. Yep, yeah. I already own it. I've owned that for a long time. It's a little less cultivation and a little more Zhenghu. Gotcha. Cultivation is definitely my favorite, but I like all the other things around it. Amazing Cultivation Simulator is another one I'd love to do. I don't know if I could hold an audience that long, though. That's a long game. That's a long game. All right. Ooh, what do we got? Silver Light Saber Advance. Okay, I think I already have better than that, but good to know. All right, so we're trying to get Satin. Okay, so that means I can just come here off stream and farm Satin if that's true. And then I can make everyone that good armor. Yeah, we are definitely firing on all cylinders here with this team now. I'd love it if I could find somebody else who could help put some more bleeds out. Class 6, Lin Pearl, spiced beef, some new shoes. Okay. Okay, I see there's different tracks here. Amazing Cultivation Sim has a high learning curve, and that's holding it back from... Well, the other problem is people look at a screenshot and they're like, oh, it's just Cultivation RimWorld, Chinese RimWorld. It's not remotely RimWorld. Beyond the superficial looks, it is completely different. It does not play the same at all. Yeah, I played an absolute ton of Amazing Cultivation Simulator. I solved the mystery, if that tells you how much I played. Unmodded, I solved the mystery. I didn't beat the full game, but I did solve the mystery. That is a long burn. Well, and the thing is, you basically cannot figure it out yourself. You have to be part of the Discord. But man, it's a fun game. I do wish that the combat was a little more... was better. The body cultivation combat's pretty decent, but the other stuff, I like the idea, but it doesn't play great. I hope that Amazing Cultivation Simulator 2... I'm a little worried because they're making it an open world thing. I hope it still has the sect building aspect, because that's what I like. There's already a lot of crappy open world cultivation games, but there's not a lot of good sect building games. The Artifact Smash, yeah. Yeah. Well, and the other thing I didn't like, when you get deep into it and you start getting to the point where you teach everything to everybody, I don't like that balance point. I think you should only be able to learn things of your element and like the supporting element, or some sort of limitation like that. That would cut down on the grind too, because then you wouldn't need to get the points to get all the things, even if they don't apply, just for the points. The feng shui aspect, that's one of the easy parts of that game. That is like level 1, man. Ninjas, eh? Also, why does your boss want satin? That's a little weird now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, like when you really get deep into Amazing Sim, when you get to the point where you start talking about like key deserts, and like when you're at that level of gameplay, that game is deep. It's pretty deep. It's just so rough though. Man, if they had just refined that a bit more, we might have actually just gotten an upgrade. Yes, we did. That's slightly better. No Baldies today? Yeah, no Baldies yet today. I don't know, we're gonna fight Mountain Boss or whatever his name is. That has bald potential. Oh, do they have a wiki now? They didn't have a wiki when I played. I had to learn either myself or through the Discord. I'm very grateful that we can go through here on auto for these fights. I mean, I definitely could do this more efficiently if I was playing, but I couldn't do it more efficiently speed-wise. Yeah, we have the satin we need, but we may as well beat up the boss while we're here, assuming that we can do it. Wow. Man, I actually really like the hidden weapon skill set. I love things that have debuffs. I'm always a sucker for debuffs. Yeah, that was the game I played a lot during lockdown, so I had a lot of time on my hands. Shoo-woo. I don't know what we need that for yet. But that's the fun. Yeah. I mean, I don't know of another sect building game that is even remotely close to that. I don't even know of another good one. Let's put it that way. I would absolutely love that. You can be a sect master in Tale of Immortal, but you don't really do a ton of management. You set a couple screens and that's it. It's not like you're making build choices and like helping people cultivate. There's Lost Village, but Lost Village feels like it's like 20% of a game. They tried to do so many things and they never finished any of it. Very frustrating. Mountain Coiling Python. I think that's the boss. He's yellow. I'm gonna give it a try. That is not the boss because there's two of them. Unless he's got a twin. Oh, and I've got people behind me. Excuse you? If I go here... I don't know if we can kill 6 people. I'm questioning that one a little bit. Gotta be that. Alright, you... Let's get our defense going here. Alright, good. Everyone gets buffed. Okay. The back attack from here. Or I could back attack him. Let's back attack him. Get those bleeds rolling. Nice. Double proc. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, good. Alright. Give him the debuff. Alright, she's probably a little bit weaker than he is currently. Yeah, she's definitely a little weaker than he is currently. Twin Dragon. I think we're gonna be okay here. This is gonna be painful, but I'm pretty sure we're alright. Go here and get a parry. Alright, go down here. Debuff. Trying to spread the damage around a little bit. Get my buff back up. Beautiful. Okay, what do you have? We could buff. That's no good. Okay, I probably want a Jinghu or Twin. Now, let's Baidu. Get the damage going. Yeah, it also gives me evasion, so ditto. Hey, that's a saber. I just let them all whap me. That wasn't great. Actually, hang on. If I go here and I use this one, we can heal. There we go. A little bit of healing. I really like that polearm moveset. That's quite nice. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, we can't reach anything. Let's go here and we'll get our breathing up. Okay, her Thunderbolt is ready. Let's not be cute. Let's just finish off the guy that's in range. Go here, Twin. Alright, just the 2 perverts left. Yi is not in a great way, but I could reset his attack. Can I do it from here? No. Have to go all the way up. All right, reset him. Yeah, no attack for you, Bucko. You can go ahead and get your shield up. We can't reach anything, so we'll run here and we'll do our light skill. Alright, to here. I think we'll get our self buff up. Alright, so we could do... I mean, I guess we probably hit our unique no matter what, so... Nice! We did proc the double hit. He actually has a lot of HP. Okay. Again, we can't really reach. Use our lightness technique. Alright, he probably needs to back off pretty soon. Let's keep going for now, but he's going to have to pull back here in a sec. Here, debuff him. Alright, do we have double strikes? We don't. Okay, so move up. Oh, give me this one. Oh, they want... Oh, hang on. He can only move in a straight line because of his swan steps. That's a little unfortunate, because I'd like to do something different, but I can't. Alright, run down here. Okay, we can only hit one of them, but I'm not going to wait. Alright, move in, and actually, we can heal Yi. There we go. Everyone's happy. Alright, I'm a little less worried, because we're going to have his heal up too. Alright, for her, I want her right here, ideally, so let's start working our way around. Oh, and then they moved. Dude. Alright. Yeah, just stay back. Don't get hit. Get him some bleed. She could heal, but it's only 350. I think I'd rather have her just get in there and get whapping. Alright, do we still have double hit? We do. Enjoy the bleeds, brother. Enjoy the bleeds. Bonk. Alright, I'm pretty happy we were able to take this fight. I thought this was the boss fight, but maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe this is just hard bandits. No, that's not where I want you to go. Go here. Yeah, you need to heal. And bonk. You gonna bleed out? He bleeds out. You love to see it. Lost Village is buggy too. Same with Leviathan's Fantasy. I did play Leviathan's Fantasy on this channel actually. It was all right. It was all right. It definitely needed some more work. Elin, I haven't played the original, but I have played the sequel that came out. Yeah, and it's yeah, I agree. It would be very grindy on stream. That would be more like a video thing. Yeah, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. All right, so what do we get for this? 3 satin, jade, fearless arrow, some brocade. Okay, even higher level cloth, nether claws, a rank 5 fist, T knuckles. All right, the loot was pretty decent. How'd we end up? Actually, not terrible. You're the only one who's really bad. All right, what if we gave you something? Oh, hang on. Yi sees a pill. Crit rate, 0.5%. Pop. Max MP, pop. Yep. Oh, I definitely am thinking about it carefully. Don't you worry about that game. All right, and then we'll eat a fish. And that gets her high enough. I hope every fight isn't like that. Some blue wood, some iron wood, a steel ingot. We have 2 caves. Right is always right. The cave is deep and creepy. Better not go in there. Left is always right. Yeah, we don't want to go in the creepy cave. Ugh, gross. All right, back to normal bandits. Yeah, I have played a little bit of it. I was playing it on permadeath mode, so I didn't really get that far. One of my complaints was it was a little too random. I kept dying to like random things would show up in my house that were so OP they would just kill me. And there was like nothing I could do about it. Yi went and died in the Creepo Cave. No! No Creepo Cave. We're getting lots of good stuff here though. This is definitely a step up in difficulty and loot. Minced fish soup with ginseng and dengu. As you do, as you do. Yeah, if you're playing cultivation games, you generally need a lot of time. Like, Tale of Immortal, knowing what I know now, I could probably beat in half the time I took the first time. Because I just know some more optimizations that I could do. So it wouldn't be too bad, but you're still looking at like 20-30 hours for a run, probably. Alright, more stuff. I'm so glad I have a source of satin now. Malshinite's definitely going to be my choke point. I don't know if there's a place I can find that yet. I hope we don't get to the very end of this and then not be able to beat their boss. I really thought that guy we fought before was the boss. Mine from Jade? I don't know, John. I don't know. I've mined a decent chunk of Jade, but I had 2 Malshinite when I needed them, but I wasn't paying attention to where they came from. I mean, you know me, I mine everything I see. Oh, here he is. Insufficient stamina. Oh my goodness, is it time we actually break out a stamina pill? This is awkward. Give me the little one first. Ye hitting that pill. Alright, let's make a save here. You know what? I don't want to be in auto, so I'm actually going to go fight you, so I can turn off auto at the end. I don't want to have that first turn miss that we'll get. Alright, we'll let him get close. Not yet. Hold. Hold. Okay, that's it. Cha-ching. Skills. Okay. Save. Yes, yes. Ugh. Pretty sure you can open Jade Ore for it. Open Jade Ore. And we have a Malshinite, so we've gotten some. Open Jade Ore. Let's see. Green Jade. I can lock it. Copper ore, coal, iron. Gallbladders, silver ore, gold ore, cinnabar, lead. I think that is what I've got. Holderon ore. It's bright green and glossy with exquisite flower patterns on it, resembling a peacock's tail feather. It can also be used as a pigment. It can be obtained by cutting open jade ore. I guess we just don't have any jade ore. I wish there was a search button here. I have a lot of inventory. That's green jade, not ore. Gold, cinnabar, lead. That's a fish. Alright. At least we know what to look for. And we found some locations that have jade, so. Alright, Baldy. Your time is up. This is for being bald. Alright, what do you got? 1,430 defense. I don't know if we can do that. We're not going to be doing much damage. 3 enemies, or excuse me, 6 extra enemies. I don't think this is happening. Okay, we'll give it a try though. We know we can take out the little dudes without too much trouble. Hang on. I want to try to keep everyone where I can get them in a buff, but that may not be possible. I just mined one? Yeah. Yeah. I need as much as I can get. Okay, I would have loved it if we could hit everyone with this. But that's obviously not going to happen. I can hit you too. Alright, let's do it. Alright, somebody's got to take the hit here. Alright, how horrible is this? Okay, he didn't break the shield instantly. The shield's only 300 damage, so maybe we're okay? Maybe? Alright, zip over here. Get the double hit going. Here. Okay. Parry. Okay, 480. I mean, that's not great. He is like the high defense character in the party right now, but that's not misery either. Excellent. Give me some more double hit, please. Over here, let's get herd cultivation going. A little unfortunate I can't reach anybody. Go here. Uh-oh. Madness staff technique. Okay, that's pretty rippy. I still have another turn until we're going to be healed up, too. Okay, yee. I can hit both of them. And we have the unique up. If we run here, we can reset his timer. Did not reset his timer for some reason. Yeah. Maybe we just got lucky on that first hit. Do we have double hit up? We do. You can do your mountain. Nothing I can do there. Run to here. Let's get that. Oh, I know why, because it was full. When it's full, it doesn't reset. That's what happened. Alright, run up here, hit those two. Zip over here. We don't have any double hit, so get our double hit back up. You know, there's a chance. I'm saying there's a chance. Maybe. Let's have her take these out quick. Step back. Actually, no, I probably want you to get hit. Okay, this increases evasion. Let's actually get our evasion up. Good call, because he did an AoE. Alright, run here. Big bleeds, please. Get them big bleeds. Take him out. Oh no! He knew the bleed damage was good. Yeah, that's probably the end, my friend. Get that evasion up. Hit me for 1,000. He's still at half MP and half HP. I don't think the ladies are going to be able to do it. We're actually really close, weirdly enough. But just not quite good enough. Wait, did you just he just healed for like a quarter of his life. If Bai had stayed up, with the bleeds, I think, are what was actually kind of doing him in. Because I think the bleeds a percentage damage. We have our unique up. Did that. Does she have... Yeah. It kind of would be nice to keep a self-heal on everybody. I should remember that when I'm looking at techniques. Alright, she can hit that. She's down. Yeah, you're probably not finishing it off. I did get a reset on that one, but man, he is fast. Here for that. Close, very close. Morning Sword is a perfect game to introduce someone to Wushai. Easy systems, great balance, decent grind, good graphics, good background, and overall really solid gameplay. The power of the shine is too much. Man, we were way closer than we had any right to be on this one, I feel. Oh my goodness, and the evasion is real. Get the reset. He's gonna finish this right there. Man. You know, I think I'm willing to take a second shot at that. I think if we had played that a little differently, we might be able to do that. Let's spend before the fight. Yeah, I'm sitting on some stuff here. So start me on Yi. Wordplay? No. Okay, so all he can spend on is this. Okay, for her... Yeah, we could up that one. That would help. That would help. We have your cultivation filled out. We didn't use lightless at all. No, I think we stick with that. Oh, what is this? Bid a whirling swordplay. Dazzle. Okay, we did look at that. Successful evasion heals. You know, she was evading a lot at the end there. Let's actually... increase evasion by 2%. 35% to do inspire. Yeah, let's up this. If nothing else, the extra sword mastery ups the damage here. And then we'll do teal. Okay. Staff buddy. I think you are basically maxed out. Yeah, move this. Yeah, it's not really super helpful for him. I think I would do better here, increasing our polearm mastery. Yeah, learn that. Learn that. So there's a lot of points left. All right, then we will do this move. No reason to max this out. Other characters don't use their stamina, and this is just straight up better. Okay, here. Double shot's already good. Double hit's already good. Poison. Poison does 3% of target's HP. That might actually be worthwhile. Bleed does HP by 70% and lowers their HP recovery. Okay, so maybe poison would be the better move here. Maxed out on that. I don't need my move skill. Swift switch. Gain a stack. Increase evasion and restores key. The key restore would be really nice. Okay, let's get this up. And then I think we will do our poison attack some. Okay, and yeah, here's a spot we have a lot of points. So for her... does not use 36 attack. This is just straight up better, so we're definitely going to use this attack. Applies ignited, decreases crit resistance, and does 3% of their HP. Okay, so that definitely gets up done first. Here we've mostly been doing Twin Dragon, which does armor pin. That's really nice for him. He has high defense. I gotta be careful with her, though. We probably should get this, actually. This will get her more HP and whatnot. Okay, then go in here. We are not good enough to do any Meridian points. This is what I would want. Here, I need 200. Okay, for her, this is kind of what I want. Not enough points. For him, literally 1 point off. Okay, he's not actually doing that one. He's doing over here. Extra agility and internal power. 15% chance. Yeah, we proc that a decent amount. 15% chance after doing it. Yeah, that's kind of whatever. Some agility. Yes. Okay. And for her, again, I think Conception's the way to go. Alright, 25% chance to block 200 damage. Yes. Okay. Guy spawns right in front of me. Alright. Oh. And then attacks me. Alright, do it. Pure Purple, welcome in, man. Maxing Conception first, good man. Okay, so my instincts were correct. That most characters probably just want Conception. Just because it's so many raw stats. You can't fight if you're dead, so having Constitution seems like the way to go. Man, he is just off on his own, isn't he? Okay. Turn off my auto. Alright, now I don't actually want to fight you clowns, I want to fight the boss. Let's save again after I did all those changes. Alright. I think we can do this. Alright, we already know that we're not really going to be able to sword dance properly on the first turn, so let's just zip over here. We'll get the debuff. Pull that down, would you? Hey, Mess G. Hey, mate. First stream I catch. I've literally just finished watching Project Babel Shadow Empire. Nice. If you enjoyed that one, we just did a short one that ended kind of prematurely. Spoilers. And this evening at 4 p.m. PST, we're starting another Shadow Empire run. So if you want to catch that live in a few hours, we'll be starting a new one there. I'm curious how a proper dodge build would perform with accuracy buffs. I bet you could. We're seeing lots of things that heal me and etc. when we dodge. So that could be pretty good. Okay, here, I still have an opportunity to get a pretty good buff up. I don't want him hitting everyone, though. I kind of want him to fight him. So I think we zip over here. We'll debuff both of those. Get side attacks. Okay, for her, we'll go here. Yeah. Okay. Yep, group up nicely. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, look at that. She just evaded and healed 100. Okay, here, my poor boyo. Come here. Put your shield up. Don't have any good opportunities to hit multiple people. I go here. Couldn't reach him. I kind of do want to do the sword dance because it'll give defense to him. I could step one over and hit him. Try to take that first hit or two on the chin. Okay, here. Nice. Yeah, another thing I gotta be careful. We kind of let ourselves get AoE'd a little more than we probably should have. So if we're a little more careful. What's the basic plot of this game? Our main character here, Yuan Yi, and his friends were escorting somebody through the Badlands, and we got caught in a fight between two rival sects. And one of the sects poisoned us and then blew up the valley with dynamite. And everyone died except for Yi. And a master saved Yi and cured his poison. But in the process of doing so, we led his enemies to him. In the end, they end up killing the master and kidnapping his daughter. So we're trying to find out what happened to the daughter. And right now, we're just kind of going around making allies and friends. We haven't really pushed the main story too far ahead. Pure Pearl says, I only watched 20 minutes, but remember that you're alive. Oh, yep. These are going to be the 2 time slots that I'm going to use for the summer, at least. Still have another episode. Yeah, I'm pumping that content really hard right now, so tons of stuff to watch if this is your bag. During this time, the daughter is a grandma now? I don't know about that. They're immortals, right? Immortal fairies. Alright, 1 down. Okay, again, being careful not to let him just whap us. I probably want to get this running. This is key and evasion. Or I could buff again. How many? He could use more stacks. If I go here and do this, I think I would reach her. So we'd hit everyone, but we set ourselves up to be AoE'd. So I don't think so. I think I turn around and we Bibo. Get that extra evasion and key gathering. All right, for him, we're out of MP. Oh, that's not great. In that case, okay, we still could do deft. Let's go up here, get the buff. All right, Yi. Again, I want to focus. Nope, he could AoE me there. I want to focus on getting this stuff down behind us. Okay, that was not too bad. Okay, you have double hits up. Done. Get out of here. All right, we also have our unique, which we purposely leveled up. Oh, look at the range on that bad boy. Swift switch! Cha-chong! Cha-chong! Okay, good hits. Good hits. Sheng Huang. Okay, again, this is probably an opportunity. Yeah, this is probably an opportunity to get her cultivation up. Yep, that's right. Heal me, sucker. Alright, run up here. Blap. Madness stuff technique. 810 crit. I don't love that. That's the opposite of what I love, actually. Alright, we'll go here and blap him. Get a parry stack up. Yi is kind of out of range. Alright, we'll go here and we'll use our lightless. Here, finish him off. Okay, she is just fully juiced and she does have her unique ready to go. So we'll run over here and we'll reset his timer. No attack for you, Baldy. That means Yeez is also up. All right, I think As much as I would love to wait for the opportune moment, I'd rather just get the big damage out. Yep, 1,000 damage. That's what I'm talking about, Yi. That's what I'm talking about. We could side attack with her unique. Thunderclap Slash! Gets a buff going for her. Okay, now here, he's out of MP, which really sucks. I wish I would have noticed that before the fight. I think we just rest for a turn. I want enough MP that I could do another Great Mountain. Okay, here. I want to get behind him, but I'm also really sketch of running up there and getting blapped. Do we have double hits? We don't. Okay, so we go here and we get double hits turned on. Oh, or we evade. Oh, but I still get the buff. Excellent. So that's not required me to hit. Now, step forward 1. Get that bleed going. Okay, these guys... Oh, actually, if we go here, I can... Oh, no. If we go here, I can hit both of them. Boom! Okay. This is going a lot smoother than last time. Alright, we're getting whittled down here, but I think in the end she wins. Move up, roar at him. Oh, nope, or he'll evade, you know, as you do. Over here, we got plenty of MP. 500, not what I want to see. But his back's turned to me, that is what I want to see. Actually... lowering his accuracy by 15% while he's fighting my dodgy character feels pretty good. Yeah. Especially when I proc, which means I can do my unique again. Okay, each stack... Okay, so it's going to give me evasion and key regen. Attack range increased by 1 grid when using this move. Every grid the user is from the target increases the damage by 10%. Alright, so I would want to be, like, way over here? Too far. Way over here? Too far. Way over here? Just right. Alright. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% bonus, and it's a back attack. Come on, buddy. It was okay. If that had been a crit, it'd be a lot more impressive. Alright, we move up, and we Mountain Cultivate. I don't want to set myself up to get AoE'd. So let's back up and self-buff. That's right. Oh, the evasion! The evasion is real. Alright, please finish this guy off before you die. Yeah, let's do that again. Alright, Yi, I think, is just going to have to attack from here. I think we got this one. A few points spent and a little better play. Okay, breathing exercise has 9 charges. Key gathering speed, composing. And we have 1 shadow movement. Okay, so we need to get our buff up, which means I think here? Yes. Double attack. Okay, she has her cultivation. Alright, I'm going to swing for the back attack. This is a big hit. 500, yep. Should have known. Alright, well, at least he blocked it. Alright, move here, get the parry. Yeah, I don't want to leave him be, because then he'll compose. And that's where he's going to get his heals from. We could side attack from here. And lower his attack. Double ow. Okay, here, big attack. He's so close. He's so close. Oh. He got to go twice since he had a turn. We would have been safe. Alright, bonk. Move here and finish him off. Okay, what are you running this? I can't see what you're running. You're running something that's made you super strong with that weird fire graphic. Okay, we're gonna go here. Come on. Come on. We can do this. We can totally do this. He's got one turn before his big attack is up. A 1,000 from the side attack. Alright, she's gonna probably go for a heal, but she's not in range. Lightness. Again, I don't have a good one here. That's MP. That's stats. I think we're better off hitting him. Alright, Yi does have it. Okay, we didn't die. Alright, run. She's probably sacrificing her life for this, but she does more damage. Now, actually, if I go here, you don't get to hit both of us. There it is. Woo! Woo! Okay. Big J, you gotta work them bars, brother. Eating too much peach something. Getting tempered by the peach. Yeah, that was rough. That was hard. Class 7's garbage. Class 6 is okay. Satin's okay. We're still counting up Marshall points. I like that. Brocade. Unfortunately, we have yellow of that already. A class 4 boots is probably an upgrade for somebody. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. Open that chest. Black gold. Max HP. He's very happy about those. We got the recipe for the staff and a lamprey. Lampreys are gross. I hate them. Learn all. What if we had leeches, right? But they were bigger. Yeah, said no one ever. All right, we are going to actually have to heal a little bit here. Is it time we break out the cobra eggs? I think it is. Cobra eggs. That still didn't actually max me out. But that's good enough that we can probably fight. We're also Yi. Yi's getting into them pills again. The reason I give all the one-time things to Yi, when I spar people, it's on Yi. And that's usually a one-on-one fight. So I need him to be strong enough. He needs to be unbeaten under the sun so that I can beat up everybody. All right, and we do need some stamina. 2 more of those. All right. There's still more cave to explore, so I want to make sure we get the other bits. All right, we know you are just mooks. Are you still too spooky? Too spooky. There's probably a story event or something that takes us there. This game has great balance where you always feel challenged without being too difficult. Makes for great comeback. Yeah, this has been really good balance. And remember, I've done a little bit of grinding off stream too. Just for like money, resources, and martial points. Always is going too far in my opinion. I felt pretty broken even on hard at a certain point. I mean, at some point you'll probably just outpace the game, especially if you grind, right? I think that's always going to be the case in some game, unless they have some like system that always forces balance. But I think one of the benefits here is if I lose a fight, I can just go grind and get stronger and win the fight. Like, that's what you do in an RPG. The loot in this cave is pretty nice, I will say. All right, we're working our way out. I think there's one little section on the bottom of this cave that we haven't gone to yet. All I wanted to do was do the story quest for the new girl, and I can't find the bloody thing. It's weird to me that it didn't give me a quest log quest, because everything else has. Bonk. Oh, evade? What's that garbage? Yeah, the loot's not terrible in here. I did spend a lot of money grinding up our crafting, so I did actually have to sell a bunch of the cheapo gear. Oh, new fish spot? Oh, with new fish. I did sell off a bunch of the cheapo gear so that I could have money, because I actually spent it all. All right. Some more stamina pills. We finally got to a point where I've actually had to use some. All right. I don't have any of these 3 fish, so we need one of each. A hilsa, a whitefish, and a whitebait. That's a lamprey. We hate those. Yeah, on release, it wasn't miserable, but it definitely was a little bit rough. Similar to House of Legacy, they were patching it pretty hard right at the beginning. Okay, there's the whitefish. So we need a whitebait and we need a hilsa. Why are you 7 stamina? My goodness. I wonder if that's related to my fishing skill level. There's the whitebait. So we still need a hilsa. I'm playing sword? Yes, I am. It's called Wandering Sword. We had to go sword. Hey, you're killing me. That is not a whitebait. Oh, no, it's a hilsa. Hilsa's what I needed. Ching. All right, we ride. Oh no, minerals. Oh, this is a quest item. Okay. This is the area that I didn't go, so I think we're good to leave if I can just get out. Want to move over? Thank you. Or am I just completely turned around? Hang on. Maybe I'm completely turned around. Alright, well, shoot. My favorite is Fist, but Sword is great. Like I said, I like Fist a lot too. I think Fist is probably equal to Sword for me, just in general tropes. But I figured this one's called Wandering Sword, and we're gonna play Hero's Adventure next, so I'll just do Fist in that one. That was literally the thought process. I had one where the merchant in that first inn where I go to sleep for free all the time, he was a Fist user, and he would just proc free attacks like 5 times in a row, just keep punching me in the face. I couldn't beat him for freaking ever because of that. It was really annoying, actually. Insufficient stamina. All right. Man, Yi is getting his fill of pills today. Okay, am I like incredibly turned around? I thought that, oh, here it is. Okay, I thought that was the way out is what I was saying. Yes, okay, there we go. All right, lady, I got your satin. Here you go. Miss, I got your fabric back. Really? Thank you so much. I wouldn't know what to do if it wasn't for you. I'm just glad we got the stuff back for your business. Thank you for the help. Here is Bang Yang's straw hat I spent time making. Take it as a token of my appreciation. A class 6 hat. Sadly, I think we're a little bit better than that. Although maybe our new person isn't. Doesn't sell anything useful. I wish they sold the cloth. All right, so sort. Okay, Yi actually could have better boots. Yep. Nether Claw's a no-no. Okay, now that's gonna be new. Okay, 72 defense. That is better than what she's got. We'll give her the new hat. Well, this is actually even better. Okay. And that's all we had to do here, right? There was nothing else. We'll probably be sitting here at some point. Okay, we need to go rest. So we'll hit that. Okay. What village were we supposed to go through for her wishing fish? I don't understand why it didn't give me a quest in my quest log. I thought it was one of those places right there. They said south of Peking City. And we are as south of Peking City as you can get. I always start with fists and cultivation and wushai because I find it hilarious to beat someone with my bare hands. Well, there you go. Swords are a little overhyped. I don't know about that. Swords for dueling is perfectly fine. Okay, let's stop in here because I can craft an item. All right, Taylor. Okay, so this is what needs the Malshonite. So I need a silver ingot. We'll do that quick. Forge over. Where are you at? Silver ingot. Forge. Notice how much coal I ground. There was a lot of coal grinding. Taylor. All right, no whammies, no whammies. Big win. All right, how'd we do? Pretty bad. We didn't get a third extra. So definitely not better than his. A little more defense, a little less HP. Same and same. So about similar. Rolls downhill to him. Yep. And I think in most fights he doesn't get killed because he's at range. So I think I'm going to give her... Oh, no, actually what she has is slightly better. Okay, so is this better for you? It is. There you go. All right, next, Taylor. Gonna make this. The ones I make are way better than the drops. All right, who needs one of these? Okay, he has the end of return. Yeah, that 44 end of turn recovery is crazy good. So I think it's just her. So we just need one, please. Now that I have a source of satin, this might be the item I use to grind up till Taylor level 5. All right, and our new hat. Yeah, look at the difference here. So a little less MP, a little less HP, but then we add HP, we add MP, and we add extra defense. Way better. Okay, next. Forge. Okay, we got a new sword blueprint. This is the one that we're using currently. This one. Cold iron ingot and wrought iron ingot. All right, can we make cold iron? Cold iron ingot needs cold iron ore and coke. And coke is made from coal and coal. So let's forge up a few of those. Okay. Now there seems to be like a 1 to 3 randomness of how much you get for a lot of these. Hopefully we get high rolls here. 1, 3. Okay, that's enough to make one sword. I'd like to make 2. 1, 1, 1. Okay. Sucks, but we got there. All right, then we also need some wrought iron, which needs more coke. Should be plenty. Sword, you. All right, needs black jade. Luckily, we have 2 of those. We're getting them from mining somewhere. I need to pay more attention when we get weird things. We're making coke now. The pills aren't enough. Not in this economy, man. Not in this economy. All right. This should be a nice large upgrade for my sword users. Boom. We need 1 more wrought iron. And boom. All right. Let's see how we did. So our current 163 versus 180. Okay, this is the better sword. All right, so 21 more attack, a tiny amount more crit, 9% more accuracy, and a little more ki after we dodge and extra attack. Cha-ching. And you can see the randomness here, though. This one didn't get 4 extra effects. It only got 3. And it rolled a little lower on other things. Still a nice upgrade for her either way. Okay. Next, forge. Saber, polearm. Okay, so black gold ingot, dark wood. We don't have any dark wood, and I can't forge dark wood, so that's out. So we can't make this yet. Saber. I don't know. Made by refining cinnabar. Is that something I do here? It is. But I have no cinnabar. Okay. So we can't make the level 5 sword yet. We'd also need a Malshinite, unfortunately. Okay. That's the crafting we can do. That's still going to be a pretty hefty power-up we just got. Okay, next, we've rested, we've forged. Okay, we're still looking for the city that she wanted to go to. That's Wudang Sect. She said south of Pingang City. Oh, well, that was not where I meant to go. Bramble Shade Forest, that's not where I meant to go. I did learn to be careful when I was grinding not to go into new places because sometimes they trigger things. This is where I wanted to go. Okay. Monkey Woods we've done. We did that. We just came from there. We did that. We did that. All right. Jinley Village. Okay, this looks new. All right, I'm going to take... Oh, it is this. I'm going to take a 5-minute break so I can refresh my coffee here so I don't lose my voice. And we will be right back. We're going to continue on for a bit more. So I'm going to send you guys into a 5-minute countdown if it works. I'm going to tell YouTube that if they'd like, they can run an ad, and I'll be back in 5. So stretch yourselves, go get up, get a drink, and I'll see you in 5. right, hopefully I'm not too late there. I had to let the water boil from cold. That was not it. That's it. All right. She says, the view is beautiful here, and he says, yeah. The gurgling of the stream, the fragrance of flowers, the view of the bridges, and the water flowing is set off by bamboos and willows. Enticing is this casual elegance. You and your fancy words again. Shifu never does this. Is this the first day you met Mr. Yuan? This is the way he is. I got carried away by the unique scenery. Nuh-uh, more like you want to show off in front of us. Alright, enough chattering here. It's a small village. Where should we start looking for the wishing fish? They all say there's a wishing fish here. I guess it might have something to do with koi. Yeah, koi has always been a sign of fortune, luck, and happiness. The wishing fish you're looking for could be a koi. What? So it's just a koi? King Mu sect has a lot of koi. Why would I come all the way here? Well, it's not like that. Local conditions make local specialty. They might be the same kind, but they never look the same. Even if it's a wishing fish koi, it must look very different here. Plus, it's beautiful here. We can find somewhere to appreciate the koi and unique scenery. It'll be fun. I guess you're right. All right, let's have a good time in Jinley village now that we're here. Little Y trying to woo the ladies with his rap prowess. All right, we did have this guy. Hello. Lad, share some of your beggar chicken with me. How do you know I have that? Haha, it's one of my sex specialties. How can I not smell it? Give me the butt part. It's my favorite. He likes eating butt. All right, here you go. Enjoy your butt. This chicken, it's so delicious. Take it easy. You've never gone hungry, have you, lad? If you were a beggar, you'd stuff your face with the chicken too. Thanks for the chicken, lad. Take this. Gave me a recipe from a hobo and a random coiling dragon staff. You could literally sell the staff and you could buy like 30 chickens, man. You're just really not good at handling your money, are you? Woodsman. The woods around here are used to construct the Imperial Palace. I was once the most beautiful girl in the region. Notice she said she's a Ms., not a Mrs. Golden leaping fish, 3-time refined spirit pill. Okay, some side quests. I just want to look around for a second. Okay, pretty. Hello? Mister, could you do me a favor? What is it? Well, I'm trying to get an exquisite old coin. Old coin, what do you need that for? Well, it's kind of embarrassing. Sima Xiang in this village is my groom-to-be. He failed the imperial examination 3 times and has become rather depressed. He suddenly said that the mayor was fond of old coins after going to Pingkang City the other day and became determined to find one to present to the mayor. I can't bear to see him that way and want to do something to help. But exquisite coins of good condition can be pricey. I know, I don't have much, but here's the heirloom jade pendant. You can have it for an old coin. That'll help. Of course, I got it. Thank you very much. Exquisite old coin. He's really smart. He'll definitely pass the exam this time. You're marrying a neat. Ah, has a new recipe I don't have. And you're a novice. Oh, that's not a good place to be. Having things I want and being a novice. We're just gonna yoink this real quick so I can drink my coffee. It wasn't a scam for once. Give it time, Ace. Give it time. I didn't even have time to drink my coffee. You're too weak. Alright, gotta go fast. Got that. I want everything, though, if we've already come this far. I find this hilarious, by the way, that almost everyone can just be dueled, and then you take all their stuff, and they're, like, so happy about it. Alright, we clean you out? No. 2 left. Oh, really? Really? I think she just likes getting beaten up. There was no need for this. Ah, that coffee. Okay, done. Are you the hottie? I heard the mayor of Pinkang City is looking for a match for his daughter, perhaps. I hate to tell you, brother, she ran away with a scam artist. Don't get your hopes up, man. She broke my heart too. Hey, and you have a recipe I don't know too. What do you like? Oh, you like tea artwork? Here you go, friend. Say, now that we're friends, why don't we have a friendly spar? We'll bet what's in our pockets. And there's the blueprint. Beautiful. But I want my gift back too, so I can re-gift it to somebody else. I don't understand why because nobody likes the bandits. They can't get to 20 affection. They don't wear enough deodorant. It's like being at an anime convention. Alright, what do you got left? We done? We done. See, smart man. Just give up this loot and you save yourself extra beatings. Grandpa fishes by the river all day. There are so many koi here. Now I know why the wishing fish rumors spread. Hehe. There's also different types. Kohaku, Shuwa, Tancho. You can even see the rare golden ones. Yeah, it's indeed different from what I've seen in Kingmu sect. Speaking of which, haven't you always wanted to have your own Baidi whirling swordplay? Have you made any progress? Nope, the Baidi whirling swordplay is exquisite art left by Lei Lingbo. It's not that easy. I see. For Miss Xingguan, it's more about comprehension than moves. It must take a lot to acquire this unique art. Yeah, the Baidi whirling swordplay aims to unite one's mind, body, and spirit through the sword dance. It sends you into a mysterious state of nothingness. In this state, the user integrates with heaven and earth and thus becomes one with nature. The Baidi whirling swordplay is the key to achieve the ultimate goal of martial arts, but of course, the result depends on the user's talent and training. In my own case, I consider myself lucky to find the state of nothingness. As for becoming one with nature, I'm afraid it's only possible for masters like Lady Lingbo. I didn't know that Baidi whirling swordplay was so complicated. The state of nothingness. So this is the reason why Miss Xingguan has changed a lot since we first met. Well, normally disciples combine the teal water swordplay and the whirling swordplay to gain their own Baidi whirling swordplay. However, it's much more difficult for Ling since she uses machetes. But if she can figure it out, it would mean she has a deeper understanding of the Baidi whirling swordplay and will eventually surpass me. You're right. All martial arts pursue the same goal. The Baidi whirling swordplay isn't the only way to become one with nature, and there must be more than one way to acquire the technique. Oh? Mr. Yuan, Miss Xingguan, don't you find that these fish are pretty special? Some of them could only be found in Jinley village. Of course they're special. No, that's not what I meant. I mean the way they swim, especially when they're startled. Why do they always find unexpected directions to swim away? Because they can sense the water flow. When people stir the water trying to catch them, they naturally know where to escape. That's right, the fish sense the water flow rather than the hands trying to catch them. That's how they always escape in an unexpected direction. The water flow, the airflow, sword dance, machetes. Did you come up with something? Miss Xingguan, your teal water swordplay generates flowing ki. Doesn't that make you a fish in water? A fish in water? If so, then the whirling swordplay could be... Would that be how the fish responds to the changes in water flow? I see. How fish responds is like a combination of whirling swordplay and teal water swordplay, so that makes the Baidi whirling swordplay. I understand the secrets of Baidi whirling swordplay now. Lady Lingbo used to perform a sword dance on water, meaning she saw herself as a swimming fish. But there's no guarantee the water would be around for every fight. Therefore, in her later years, she combined whirling swordplay and teal water swordplay, not only to achieve a state of nothingness, but also to simulate flowing water with a sword ki. That way, like those koi in water, she has a solution for every attack, becoming one with nature. So that's the wonder of Baidi whirling swordplay. To be able to comprehend this from swimming fish, you're truly a genius, Ling. I knew she was gonna say that. Now that we understand the core of the technique, why would it make any difference if it's swords, machetes, or any kind of weapon? Becoming one with the fish to enter a state of nothingness and thus comprehending the principles of nature is what really matters. I'm glad we decided to come to Jinley village. Ling may soon acquire her own bidet whirling swordplay. She just got a bunch of stuff. Did that include a new attack? No, 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 and no. No, it did not. Okay, but she did get a bunch of martial points, so she can work on her dance. Hello, Grandpa. Catch anything good? Do you get fish here? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I've been fishing for decades and I've never gone home empty-handed. Then you must be a master at fishing. That's better, I like the sound of that. I want to learn how to fish. Can you give me a few pointers? Aha, it's not that easy to learn my fishing skills. Is there anything you need me to do? I can do anything. Since you're so willing to learn, bring me a perch, a catfish, and a sturgeon, and I'll consider teaching you. Of course. I don't suppose I could catch those here. Of course not. Okay, I think we need all 4 of these for our collection. The power of fish. That's right, we just learned fish martial arts. Okay, we got the snake heads. We need carp, catfish, koi. Perch. I don't think I've seen perch or sturgeon anywhere. Then we got the koi. Catfish and carp. The fishermen are more corporate than the beggar cult. I mean, many people throughout history have been fishermen. They got the catfish, we just need a carp. We'll just have to keep our eyes out for these. The sturgeon. And there's the carp. Alright, we didn't get a golden carp, but I'm not going to stay around. Well, we're going to have to go rest anyways. Let's burn our stamina. Golden carp. There it is. Yee, I think you went into the wrong career field. You should have been a fisherman. Alright, we did have something over here. Nope, that's a dead end. Okay, so we're done here. We need a sturgeon and we need an old coin. Alright, I wonder if we could get the old coin from the pawn shop. We have to head north to rest anyways. When the game first launched, it didn't have the horse and it didn't have the fast travel. So I bet you would not want to be doing what I'm doing because it would take so long to run back and forth to here. It would probably get old really fast. Destiny bestowed the gift of a golden carp to ye. Okay, we are rested up. We're gonna go check in. Cause I don't know anywhere else that screams I have an old coin other than the pawn shop. So I don't really have another clue for that. We'll check it. No, not trade. All my goods are authentic. Alright, do you have an old coin? You sure don't. Okay. Also, we've done quite a few upgrades here. I wonder, what are we up to? We are a master now. You are also a master. I couldn't quite beat these guys last time I was here. Let's see if we can. Oh, no, 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 not Otto! No! Otto, no. Why would you do that? Well, dang it, now we're all messed up because we should have done a sword dance here. Alright, does look like I have outpaced these losers now. This is for beating me up earlier, buddy. You thought I'd forget? Ye forgets nothing. Double attack? What's up with that? Easy life. Awesome, kid. And he did give me the recipe. Okay, so now maybe we can make a new weapon for our hidden weapon user. I will just finish this off quick. All right, now this time, I'm gonna do my sword dance. If we proc high, which we didn't get great, it's a lot of stats. Then we buff our attack. Then we hit you with the buffed attack. Double attack. What's up with that? Get out of here. Alright, give me all your stuff so I don't have to fight you again. That was not all your stuff. Don't think I'm not going to take the flower, because I'm totally taking the flower. That's not how this works. We are pretty dang low, unfortunately. MP, HP. Use. Alright. Not you, mister. Actually, hang on. I wonder if these random people could ever have those gems I'm always looking for. I will actually take that. Oh, I could buy 72 of those. Okay. I thought that was like a one and done in his inventory. Alright, give me the flower. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. How dare you beat me up after I challenge? That's right. See, you get it, Ace. You get it. He doesn't hold grudges, but he never forgets. That's right. Only a fool would forget past injustice. Step behind him. Get out of here. Give me your flower. You better give me 2. You absolute unit. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. It's the principle of the matter at this point. You shouldn't have started what you didn't want to finish. You can give me 3 items. It's your choice not to do that. It's a little rougher this time. All right, another one down. All right, let's go learn that recipe. Learn. We got 3 new recipes. I am gonna have to heal before we do that guy, though. Now the recipes are gonna be for me, so we'll go do the heal first. My wife asked me why she never sees me cook. I said, same reason I never see you cut the grass. Because you cut the grass, I assume? You should have just told her because you're so fast. Ninja cooks. Alright, we're rested up. How'd that go? John just got back from the hospital. But she said, fair enough. All right, you got to keep her, John. All right. Same thing here. So you are also a master. You actually have just a straight up item. You know what? It's the principle of this, though. It's the principle. I assume this is going to be the same fight. I think these guys are just generic mooks. Give myself a buff. Give you the debuff. I don't like your double hit, bucko. Get out of here. That's a tough one. All right, give me 2. We're probably good for a second. If he drops 3 items, we're done. That was not the skill I meant to use. Okay, let's just be a little awkward here. I have buttons on my mouse that I use to proc those. Don't love that. It's 90 plus every day, and it takes 3.5 hours to cut our yard, and another 45 minutes to I assume you mean weed it? Yeah. I have about 5 acres I take care of. I take care of my place, and I take care of my parents' place for the most part. So I've been having to do a whole bunch because it's kind of like the beginning of summer mow for the big field area. So I've been chunking away at that. I finally actually finished that on Thursday. So now I'm just down to doing lawns, which isn't nearly so bad. All right, done. But 3 items? 2 items. We've already learned it, but I want it. I just want it. All right, let's just use a little healing item. Yeah. Let's finish it. I don't care. I'm finishing it. That's how we roll. Your backfield is about 3 football fields put together. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's total area for my place plus my parents' area is like 5 acres, I think. So it's not small. It's not small. Luckily, I got a riding, so I'm not hand pushing it. I would probably be dead if I was hand pushing. I actually don't mind doing it when it's not super hot. I don't love it when it's 85, 90, 100, 110, 115. Not so in love with that. All right. Check another one off my list of people I couldn't beat up before. Okay, so do we have any other recipes that I have not learned? We know them all. Let's just do a quick book check on everybody. Just to make sure everyone's got what they need. Okay, then blacksmith, forge. Okay. I think those are glowing because I never crafted one of them. If I just do this, just to get those to stop. Nope. I guess they're glowing because I could make them. Okay. We looked at this before, and we can't do it because we don't have dark wood. I don't need a fist weapon. I could use a new throwing weapon, but this would only result in 69 nice damage. So I don't know if that's going to be better. Let's go to weapons, go to swords. All right, so 128, so way better than what we could craft. So no reason to do that. Okay, and then just to double check. Okay, headgear, we could make one. No, we're done with these. That's right, everyone has one of these. I don't want low-level boots. A level 4 accessory, but we need black jade, which I don't have. Okay, so we're done with that. Babel is right. That's what I like to hear, In. If she accepts your explanation instead of arguing, you gotta keep her. Yep. All right, John, we've agreed. Your wife's a keeper. You can let her know. Okay, what do we want to do here? Let's hit the quests. So we have main quest. I want to do every side quest we can and just build our foundation now, and then we'll be able to just pound the main story. Fishing Elder wants a sturgeon. I don't know where we can get a sturgeon. Oh, in Tianming Village, actually. Thank you, Quest, for telling me. Rarities like exquisite coins can be found in chests. Okay, so I just need to find that. Precipice with Baijin. This should be able to get him some new abilities. Tiger Bones, we probably could go do that one now. Tanqing History. That's down at Beggar Sect. And we need to go to Solitary Cloud Marsh. Okay, I am going to side one thing, though. We just did a bunch of upgrades. Can we go beat up the master of Qingmu, or Qingmu, so I can get my stuff back? She martial arts sharked me. into donating all that stuff and then being way stronger than she said she was. If we can do this... Actually, hold on. Even if I can't do that... Oh no. We need to get to 70 so I can consult. Apparently we could learn arching swordplay. Yeah, sure. Even if it's no good, I can still level it up for some extra sword skill. Okay, so we still need to get to 60. She's outstanding, and we are a master. Probably not happening, let's be honest here. Yi, though, we did just learn a normal move. Okay, so we have Grey Pine Swordplay. I'm pretty sure this is what we were taught by Jiang at the beginning of the game. So I'm guessing if you picked a different, like you could go saber or fists, or was it saber and palm? Whatever it was, you probably would get these no matter what. So you do get that improved one. I wish I could teach this to somebody else. But either way, like I said, yeah, this doesn't do anything special, but if I level it up, we get 3 extra sword skill. So no reason not to do it and get that. That gives us a little bit of meridian points, but not enough for what we want to do. I can't believe you'd bully me, Mu Hai Tang. I'll remember this. Yeah, we got absolutely stomped last time, so I don't think we can fight up a realm, essentially. Does she have any? Oh, I did not check that. We could totally check that. It was saber and fist. Gotcha. So sword, saber, or fist. I really like saber in this game too. I like the crit things that they do. I guess we could talk to her. Hello. Behind the paper screen. Nope. Does not have anything new to say. All right, we'll be back. We'll be back. Okay, I think next... I think whatever's closest we'll do. Where is this fishing thing? Timing Village. Timing Village. If you know where that is, give me a hint. Tianjiang Sect. Taishu City. Butterfly, Wushang, Jinlong. Did I say Taichung City? No, Taiming Village. Taiming Village. I would expect it to be in this area. Taiming Village, down here. That seems suspiciously far away, but if we go south, we can get there. Excuse me, excuse me. Nice to see ya. Security guard agency. Shangxi Village. Do I have... Oh, I guess M's fine. Do I have to go through there? No, that would be the wrong way. Okay, going around this. Okay, this should be it right here. All right, we're here for the sturgeon. Hand over your sturgeon. 1 stick of bamboo is worth a lot of food. Okay. I don't necessarily agree, but sure. I purchased purple bamboos at great price. Got any details? How do you purchase bamboo? At least 10 sticks at a time, and you'll need 2/10 more money than the market price. Okay. What do you know? Boxing gloves, nothing I particularly want at the moment. I'm not fully into beat 'em up mode. Other than purple bamboos, we should find another way to make a living. Already know your recipe? I got a lot richer in recent years. I didn't expect that. Honey, we know where to get that. Music and a recipe. Oh, friend. Oh, friend. I brought you a beautiful phoenix orchid. This is for you, friend. Since we're friends now, Okay, we're gonna have to left-hand the coffee so I can do this. They're dying too fast. She actually has a big inventory. She really is richer. 1 honey. She's also kind of a skinflint. Three items left. We could get it done here. And we don't. Alright, we got our gift back. There it is. Alright, nice to meet you. Hello. Check out my wares! Hoo-hoo indeed. That's kind of garbage. Hello? If only I owned an entire purple bamboo forest. Village head. Our villagers make a living from purple bamboo. I've noticed you guys are very into that. This is kind of useful to me as a gift. I think this might be something I could give to her. Alright. What do you like, old man? How about this board game? Well, now that we're friends, we should spar. And then he started one-tapping the villagers, that's right. Insufficient stamina? Oh no, there's a downside to my plan. Alright, I am willing to burn some pills here, rather than run all the way north. Yeah, we've been able to do this because of the free sleep. That's really powered it. It's not my fault, officer. She had something that I didn't have. That reminds me of the, there's a bit at the beginning of Disco Elysium when they're trying to get you to pay your tab, and their character's like, isn't it wrong to ask of a man more than he has? Isn't it evil? Wait a minute. Permanently increase HP? Yee, you were saving that one for a cloudy day. Alright. One more stamina. Hopefully we're done in this village. I'm immune to his damage. Wow. Alright, is that everything? Good man, good man. Okay, nothing useful there. I wonder if that's the purple bamboo. We need a fishing spot. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now that I'm thinking about this, I'm gonna need stamina to fish too, aren't I? I didn't plan this very well. Black gold ore. Oh, there's the purple. That's quite pretty. Kind of weird. A way out. Here's the fish spot. Alright. Alright. Sturgeon 40%. That's not too bad. And we get the sturgeon on the first try. Well, I've already used the stamina item, so I may as well use it up. We're gonna have to go rest anyways. I gotta be a little careful with how cavalier I am with those. Blue crab and a purple cowrie. There's the blue crab. Can we get a purple cowrie? Stamina is useful on the main character. It's not useful on the other characters, if that's what you're referring to. Only E's stamina does anything, to my knowledge at least. Another reason for him to max like every skill we get. In fact, I really could... Actually, no, I think those will give weapon skill. So really, it's not... Yeah. We're maxed out what we can do. Alright. All done. We got what we needed. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for your generous donations. And we ride. Okay, so that is in Jinley Village. We'll stop by and turn it in. All right, Grandpa, I've met your fishing challenge. Teach me the secret art of fishing cultivation. Are these the 3 types of fish you want? That's right, so you do have a knack for this. This perch has a huge mouth with fine scales and hard fin spines. Its flesh is tender and plump, fresh but not fishy. Catfish tastes tender, it doesn't have many bones. It nourishes one's body and makes one healthy. And sturgeon can only survive in water of excellent quality. You must be determined to learn my fishing skills to get all 3 types. But that was only your first test. You need to bring me a golden carp if you want to learn my skills. Since I caught my first golden carp at 12, I've never seen another one in 60 years. So if you bring me one, I'll teach you everything I can. Boiled fish recipe, sweet and sour fish, 2 mystery chests, 3 mystery chests, and some coins. I got it. Well done. I haven't seen a golden carp for decades. Whoever thought that I would still be able to fulfill my wish at this age? You're a great kid. Let me teach you fishing skills I've gathered over the decades. Fish Dragon Dance Recipe. Restores 2000 HP and MP. Additionally, restores 800 HP and MP at the end of each turn for 3 turns after entering a battlefield. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully it's easy to make. I alone understand the joys of fishing. Alright. Good for you. Man, how lucky was it that we had a golden carp? That's why you grind when you can. I could always just leave, but if I get at least one of everything, either we know where it is, or maybe we could just finish things like that. Especially when you're going to run around like an idiot and go back to heal your stamina for free. Yi is very, he's cost conscious. We don't have a steady income other than beating up our friends. So we have to be very responsible with our money. Okay, that is a couple more ticked off the bucket list. Innkeeper in Tanching City wants me to go to Solitary Cloud Marsh Pier. Okay, way in the south. Got it. Way in the south. Petalfall Forest, Mount Green Turn. Didn't we have Tiger Lane or whatever? Yeah, hang on. We also need to do Mount Tiger. We need 3 tiger bones. Can we do this now? We weren't high enough last time. There's still some yellows. Green. I could probably take a green. I haven't been a good boy. I haven't been saving. I also was on auto. Okay, that does build confidence though. Go up here and just hit him. Alright, run up here, put your shield up. Yee. Go here. Buff everyone. Alright, get our double hit. Cha-ching. Nice, and we proc. Bleed for me. Get behind him. Boink. Get behind him. Boink. Yeah. Okay, we can dominate greens at this point, it seems. Unless they have some crazy super tiger move. Actually, hang on a second. If I step here, I can hit both of them. That is not a crazy tiger move. Normal sword attack. Wow. Tiger Whip. Oh, Tiger Whip is a special, can supply vital essence and marrow and help relieve rheumatic pains. It has a chance of being obtained from defeated tiger beasts and can be found on Mount Tiger Roar. Fine meat, 2 bones. All right, we need 3 bones. But we're not done yet. I'd prefer not to fight a yellow if I can. Give me the tiger. Give me that tiger. All right, now I want him to get the buff, so we'll move to here. Tigers, why are you making this so awkward for me? Alright. I guess we're in for a penny, we're in for a pound. Alright, you dance your little heart out. Alright, we're all buffed up. Alright, so can't hit bull here. Get the buff up. Go way down here. Double shot up. If we go here, we can hit both. We can hit both. I'm not gonna be able to hit both here. Go here and hit that. Run behind him and nin. Goodbye. Run above him. Hit with the big attack. 1200. That's the biggest hit we've had so far. All right, we got the tiger bones. That should be everything, right? Yes. Okay, for Jin Yong, the physician in Tancheng City. Tancheng City. Are we gonna be able to thread this needle? Actually, hang on a second. Hang on a second. We needed Cinnabar for something. Okay, we may need to remember that. All right, we're gonna have to fight at least one of you. Run here. Run there. Nin. Didn't get punched in the face, apparently. If I go here, we can actually hit... Oh, if I aimed that correctly, we could have hit both of them. Here. Bonk. Up here and buff everybody. Whipped cream tiger style. There you go. After I fulfill my quest, the tigers went extinct. We're just culling the local population. It's fine. There were too many tigers anyways. Stop hitting my thief guy. That's really annoying. Hit somebody else. I need a taunt ability or something. Alright, don't even know if we need to waste. Oh, I can't reach him? Oh, womp womp. Jerk. Yeah, leave him alone. Probably just a normal bonk. He can't help himself but to dominate. That's right. If you're not number one, you're last. Since we're here, what else do we got? Song Wrong Mushrooms. Hongyua. And Zenin Wood. I don't think Zenin. I think we need dark wood, if I remember right. That's not what we were looking for. Alright, go around you. And we're out. Okay, got that finished too. No, green turnip. Okay, Tingwan City. We're turning this into... Was it the guy that wanted to be transferred, I think? Right here. That's what Mr. Cheng said. He also told me about the murder of Tancheng City, so I won't bother you with it. Ooh, what? I'm dead. What am I gonna do? Sure. Copper gold ingot. A book. A pearl. Uh-oh. A permanent attack boost. Wait, how strong are you? Outstanding. I hate you. Alright. Who else do we have? All right, the physician. That's right, the martial arts dude wanted healing potions, and he was out of healing potions, so he needed tiger essence. Great, please wait a moment, I'll make healing potions. It's done, please take this to Lucian. Thank you. I don't think I came down here and beat up everybody, did I? A physician? Yeah, we already knew that. Alright, nothing special. Where was this guy? I think he was over here. No, this is the inn. Here it is. Martial school. Alright, Baldy. Use this for good. Good. I didn't expect such efficiency from a scrawny lad like you. Here's your reward, I promised. Alright, fair play. Class 5 boots. That may actually be an upgrade. Let's see. No, not for him. Yes, for her. I think we're gonna jump down here. About the same. Good upgrade. And an upgrade. Just trickles downhill. Anything else to say? Have you ever seen a fist as large as a pot? Can't say I have, no. He's outstanding. Man, we got that next group that I just can't beat up yet. It's making me sad. I already beat you up. I did come through here and do a clear, I think. I just couldn't do everybody. Okay, done there. Alright. Cleaning fee. Find the merchant in Solitary Cloud Marsh. Okay, we're here. We need to go southwest. Solitary Cloud Marsh? Kind of pretty here. Kind of dark and creepy. Hello, vendor. Is anything to your liking, sir? I like your beard. Royal jelly, some liquor, some ointment, and some spirit powder. Okay. Not at the moment, thank you. A tea master. Come in for a cup of tea. Apprentice. Oh, he got the things that Master Moo likes. And a permanent item. These are so fast. I'm gonna indulge myself. Like I said, I don't really like to do this on stream because this probably isn't very entertaining, but it's so bloody fast and I don't have to remember. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this annoying when I do these quick little bugs, or is this all right? I could. Ooh, Black Jade. We need that. I didn't even think about that. It's just one less thing for me to remember. That's what I worry about, is forgetting to come back and mug somebody. How could I live with myself if I forgot? That's actually worth 65. Ooh, nice, we got the pill. Worth 65 Marshall. Not annoying? Okay, good. At least one for one person. It's fine, yeah. I try not to do too much of it, and we'll have less and less as we complete people. Like, we've had a few people that just weren't worth it because they didn't have anything I wanted. And they're only worth 5 or 10 Marshall points, which I could go do one real fight and get way more. Grinding out these gifts, though. That's really nice. Pili School Disciple. Okay, I think I was warned to stay away from Pili School until we're at a certain point in the story, so I'm not going to talk to you just in case. Like I said, I'm in a weird spot where I kind of need some information about what I should or shouldn't do, but I also don't want to get spoiled, so very hard to figure it out. Rare items, you came to the right person. I've got things like scorpion tails and poisonous toad skin. You may find these in other places, but they won't be nearly as good. I don't think these will be valuable enough for a cleaning fee. Is there anything more suitable as a gift? Well, isn't that a strange question? Rarity makes things valuable. Who wouldn't be happy to accept a gift if it's rare enough? Now you got a point. So, take a look at this 1,000-year-old centipede molting. You won't find another one like it, not even in Nanjing. You can't go wrong with this. Okay, I'll take it. All right, great choice. There you go. And actually, I will take one of these. That's a yellow gift. I can come buy yellow gifts from him. I should remember that. I won't, but I should remember that. If it helps keep track of things, backtracking and searching every nook. Yeah, that's why when we go into new areas, I really try to kind of like clean the area out. And I try to remember what I'm collecting in case we need more of it. And the chests, of course. New fishing location. Huso, whitefish, and hill. Okay, we have hill already. So Huso, and I think we need a whitefish. Come on, buddy. Whitefish. Okay, just the Huso. Can we do this before I run out of stamina? Whitefish. Uh-oh. 2 more tries. Huso. Man, that is lucky. Alright. We'll leave just in case I need to collect something else. Boatman. Okay, you're probably going to want West Pier. Never mind. Where is West Pier? Oh, I see. Probably over here. Alright, that's fine. I'm not traveling there. We got what we came for. I sell the best insect repellent. Good business here, probably. Yeah. Okay, so... Cleaning. That wasn't in Tinching City. Or was it? Hong the Innkeeper. Tenching City. Okay, it was here. Alright, we're burning through these pretty quickly now. Alright, I brought you some centipede skin. You're welcome. 1,000-year-old centipede molting. Sounds rare enough. Okay, we'll use this. Is your nephew joining beggar sects to learn martial arts? Oh, if so, he'd be joining the dirty clothing faction as a beggar. Apart from a few respected elders, few disciples in cleaning clothing faction can learn martial arts. If I remember correctly, only those under Elder Wu Tanliu and Li Jinley in the cleaning clothing faction are qualified to learn the better sex martial arts, but no ordinary people can become their disciples. Why do people join cleaning clothing faction if they don't want to learn martial arts? For protection, of course. After joining the clean clothing faction, as long as the merchants pay their cleaning fee every year, beggar sect will protect them. So it's like hiring long-term guards? I guess you could say that. Most clean clothing faction members are merchants seeking beggar sect's protection. The cleaning fee is relatively high, but the rest is much better than ordinary guards. Thank you for doing this. Here's what I promised. Please accept it. Thank you. Alright. This is gonna pain me greatly. 441 coins! I'm basically poor now. We could cook here. We have a level 9 cooking recipe, and my cooking is 3. I actually could get the ingredients for this too. And if we had some chicken, we could cook some of these. Do you sell chickens, friend? You don't. We could buy lotus seeds. We had some people who were selling those. Yeah, okay. Not at the moment. That's not something I'm going to do on stream, but I'll probably have to work on that a little bit off stream at some point. Okay, next. Precipice west of Jingu Pass. Precipice west of Jingu Pass. This is another companion story, so it should power him up some. Seeing you pass. If you can spot it, let me know. I'm assuming it's going to be in this neighborhood, but that's pure assumption. Seeing you pass. Seeing you pass. The Precipice. Got it. Okay, so we need to go northwest. Not back into the city. Not back into the city. On one hand, I'm kind of disappointed that we only did side quests, but on the other hand, we're almost done with all the side quests, so is what it is, I guess. Extinction City, the Precipice. Save game. Alright, are you nasty? Nope, you look okay. The precipice is towering high and piercing into the clouds, with particular rocks and trees on the cliff that are too numerous to count. There are also rare birds and beasts, making it truly a paradise on Earth. Of course, I don't settle for ordinary places. I think the magnificent view of place suits you quite well, as you are titled the Solitary Hermit. Now that you mention it, I do feel a connection with this place. We've already come this far. We must climb to the top of the peak. The cliff is over 2 miles tall. Do you think you can make it, little E? Seriously? You think that'd be a problem for me? Ah, come on, I'm only looking out for you. Let's see if you can still joke around once we reach the peak. Look, Big J, these people are gathered up ahead. They seem like bandits. This area is close to the border. It's normal to see bandits. However, the precipice is rather lesser known, and the road leading to it being rugged and extremely steep. What are these bandits doing here? They seem to be looking for something. Better be something interesting. Otherwise, we'll just have to pay with their lives for ruining my mood without providing anything entertaining. We could capture and interrogate a few of them if you're inclined. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, well, let's just torture some bandits before we go enjoy the scenery. Does not look like I want to auto this. Yeah, take this, Baldy. I need to remember, those two have sabers, so I gotta watch my positioning. Alright, ye. Okay, I can do this. Go here. We go way back here. Further back. We can safely hit him. Nice, and we get the proc. Okay, we gotta go closer. He's Mr. Evasion Boy, isn't he? We procced again. Yeah. Bleed, Baldy, bleed. Alright, I don't want to stand where everyone's going to get hit, so we're going to move. Ditto. We go here. Well, this went well. That's all I gotta say about this. I thought this was gonna be a little harder. That double proc. Class 6 stuff. Okay, we're in an okay place. Nowadays, bandits rule governments. According to In. Ace of Spades, what some call politics, some call business. Okay, if sabers are fine, they can only hit in a column, so we should be okay to do this. Okay, you go up here. Hit it with the lighter one so I can buff you. Okay, that's fine. This is not going to do it for me. They're not really attacking him. That doesn't do much. Restore MP and HP. Gathering, yeah, I guess we'll do that one. Alright, then we come up here. We buff everybody. I really like that one. That's a nice buff. We go here. No, we can't do that. You know what? We'll be a little aggressive here. Back attack on Baldy. Oh, we got the double proc. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, the triple proc. Is this even legal? We run down here. And we hit everyone with our unique. Cha-ching. Man, that is so good. The fact that it's not limited to one proc and you can just keep doing it's ridiculous. That plus the fist combo thing must be absolutely insane. Wei Ho kinda knew a move skill to local. Say that again, French? I'm not picking that up. So, what are you bandits doing here? Gentlemen, I have little patience and a strong desire to kill. Tell me something useful if you want to live. Yes. We're a group of bandits roaming the vicinity of Fengqin City. Recently, a rumor has been spreading around Fengqin City, saying that a priceless treasure is buried on the Precipice. Although this place is remote, it's not too far from Fengqin City, so we thought we'd try our luck here and see if we could find the rumored treasure. If we pulled this off, we'd quit being bandits. We didn't mean to offend you. We're sorry, really. Had we known you were here, we'd never take a step within 10 miles. Most rumors in Jianghu are unfounded. It seems a bit suspicious you'd come all the way to Precipice because of one. We didn't believe it at first, but it became increasingly widespread in Fengqin City to the point that every single person knew about it. You know what they say, a repeated rumor makes others believe. Since everyone was making such a fuss, we thought we'd come check it out. It doesn't hurt even if it's fake, right? Doesn't hurt. Looks like you want another fight to remember. No, not that. Please, gentlemen. While we are bandits, we have only robbed and never hurt anyone. Please spare us. They really don't look like the killer kind. We might just let them go. What do you think, Big J? Killing them would be the easiest solution, but you wouldn't agree, would you? Well, I'll just leave you insignificant bandits. You will leave Precipice at lunch and turn yourself into Elysian School, understand? Yes, understood. My friend is letting you go because he's a kind man. If you think you can play tricks with us and not turn yourself in, I'll hunt you down, no matter where you're hiding. Try me if you don't believe me. Well, we won't. We'll turn ourselves in right away. Before you go, tell me the rumor you heard. Well, the rumor's quite strange. It mentions a rare precious item, but doesn't specify exactly what it is. Although it's unclear, everyone seems to believe it's a priceless piece of treasure. A mystery treasure? Interesting. All right, you can go. Thank you, gentlemen. I will French with you cheese. There you go. Autocorrect? Sure. Are you interested in the rumor, Big J? Although rumors are often unreliable, we're already here. We may as well look into it. Perhaps fate has a plan for us. Should we search the cliff like the bandits did? Not necessary. Rare treasure is hard to come by. Instead of specially chasing the elusive treasure, we should go to the top and appreciate the magnificent view first. You have a point. Let's go. Do you have the wood I need? Ironwood, no. That's a bear. I need your gallbladder, but you're also yellow, so you live for now. We can make one of the permanent... Ooh. Thread that needle. We can make one of the permanent stat increase items once we can get bear gallbladders. I'm going to make a quick save here. Excuse me, Mr. Rabbit Bear. And you. Okay, you're not really a problem. Okay, I don't think... Oh, no, we did miss something here. Okay, random dead end. Man, I am really threading the needle here. Ah! I'm willing to give up the flower. Uh-oh, but there's something else back there. Alright, we'll get it on the way down. So, this is the top of Precipice. A spectacular view. It really is intoxicating. Had we not come here, we wouldn't have seen the insignificance of all beings, nor the vastness of the sky. Haha. Ordinary people are so busy pursuing meaningless things. They would never understand the joy you and I have talking and laughing on the cliff right now. I sense a hint of detachment from the mundane world. Have you seen through the vanity of life and wished to become a monk? I've always acted as I wished, making life and death decisions based on whims and impulse. I am but a carefree traveler in a mortal world. Why would I need to see through the mundane world? I do envy your carefree and unrestrained attitude. Why does someone as detached from the world as you end up being a burglar? Just like what I said, I act as I wish, without any particular reason. Besides, I only steal from the rich and give to the poor. This isn't against your moral standards, is it? If it were, I'd have cut ties with you long ago. Exactly. Amongst the festivities and luxuries of the wealthy, one does not see the suffering of the common people. In Jinghu standards, there's nothing wrong with robbing the rich and helping the poor. Would you bother with me with such a trivial matter? It's fine. Maybe you're right. But I still hope you won't do something like this again. Even the best can make mistakes, and I don't want to see you locked up in Lixian school one day. Otherwise, I'll have to struggle without whether to break into prison and rescue you. Alright, let's just drop that and enjoy the magnificent scenery before us. What a spectacular view. Alright, I'll stop doing things like that in the future, like you say. No big deal. Here, I specifically brought a few pots of fine liquor. Let's drink and enjoy the scenery. Okay, we do need some fine liquor to go to the spectacular view. Bottoms up. We get wasted on top of the mountain. We learn his hidden move. And we get a new recipe. There's the upgrade we were looking for. And some bear gallbladders. Truly, he knows me. The cliff looks bottomless. I wonder if there's anything down at the bottom. I made a save. The cliff is higher than you thought, and your lightness skill won't help. The end. All right. There you go. We died. We made it to master. Into the game. Which one of you was later? You. Alright, alright. You got me, game. So what if we say never mind? Nothing happens. Things like that are always so... You know the players are going to click it. Like, come on. You can't offer me a button and expect me not to click it. Again, a lesson taught to us by Disco Elysium. Alright, we just want to get out of here. Yoink. We didn't find the treasure either. Hang on. Was there something else I needed to do here? No. Unless I need to gift him. Let's get back to the beginning and then I'll fiddle with that. Okay. What are you at? I believe 70 is when hers kicked off, so we probably need to get him to 70. Can I gift you something? I sure can. What do you like? Here's some random notes. Yes. 67. Here's a golden vase. 71. Apparently not for him. I could learn some moves, but none of those are particularly good. Breathing exercises. Actually, that... I will take that. Yes, actually. Swan Step I don't care too much about. I don't care about your throne thing. Alright, so we actually have another move we could learn from him. I guess while we're here... Do you have anything you can teach me? I think I've already learned hers. Yeah, I already learned hers. We do have the Whirling Swordplay. Alright, so we could do that. We just don't have the martial points. You have some stuff. All right, I'll rob him off stream later. Get powerful enough to jump off the cliff. Okay, look at this. All right, so random coin. Can't really force that. So I guess we're ready to push the main quest a little bit. But we're going to be out of time for today. I do need some time to eat and take a break before we start Shadow Empire here in a couple hours. Before we go, I think I'm going to save up and learn her martial technique. We can spin on her. Finish the teal. We use this one a lot. Probably should have this in case we need it. Okay. My boy, he is kind of sort of done. Yeah, he's got what he's got. He's just chilling until we learn some new. We could do this, but all it is stamina, and it doesn't matter for him. Over here, normal attack's done. Double hit's what I usually use. Raining Needles. Okay, this is actually kind of good when we're doing evasion tanking. Swan Step would be fine. Alright. We'll learn Swan Step. And then for her, basic attack is done. Use this one all the time. Actually, I probably should have been doing cultivations first. I didn't realize she wasn't done. Alright, we'll get that next time. I think that's it. I mean, we could hit random towns and just check out what they got going on, but I think I want to do at least a little push on the main story, so I think that's where we'll start next time. They want me to go to Wudang. If anyone knows if there's anything else I should do before we go to Wudang Sect, post that on the VOD, and I'll read that before we're back on Monday, I believe. We'll be back with more Wandering Sword, so... Here's where we're heading. Otherwise, I will do a little bit of grinding and whatnot between sessions, especially on that cooking skill. That seems to be what needs to get done. So here's my save for now, and that's going to be it for me. As mentioned, in about 2 hours, we're back with Shadow Empire. If you want to jump in, we're starting a new run today, so should be pretty good. I got the planet all rolled up, and we'll hop straight into gameplay. All right, guys, have a nice afternoon, and I hope to see you next time. Babble out.